It's gonna take a moment to get up and all that, but it will eventually come up. And if it doesn't, then I need to restart Streamlabs, and that's okay.
Not giving me you currently, but it giving me specifically your lack of love from earlier today.
Yeah. Also, if the stream drops, let me know. I can very quickly set it up, so that I can get everything going again.
Final, I just realized something.
What's up?
I know how this ends.
I was reading a goddamn... I'll tell you something right now. A few weeks ago, someone asked a question of the day, and he fucking answered it, and I need to forward it to him saying, did I just get spoiled?
No.
I know because I was on a one-shot with Final and it was mentioned.
Wait, which one of this? Hold on, what did you do, Final?
This was a one-shot that Zach ran that was directly tied to Valence.
Okay.
We all had to go do a mission, and there was a painting. And Final explained what was in that painting and what it meant.
Wait, what was it? Oh, you have to tell me now, Final. I need to know this.
Let's just say that there were some things that happened that you are very clearly aware of, and that may or may not be have been partially mentioned as part of some Madman stream. Yep, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Wonderful. Good to know.
all I mean, see, he planned such a serious one-shot, and dust what I have coming.
I'm sorry. I am excited for that one because I just get to be silly, but we're not silly today.
We're not silly.
We can be a little.
What are you
silly.
talking about? Dern is very silly. He's a silly character.
Yeah.
Am I missing the link?
He's just a little kobold. It's
To,
twitch.tv/NQPdust.
Yeah, you might need to. It's at the bottom of the stream ping, underneath the stream ping. At.
Oh, you know what? It was pulling up the not quite proficient page. Not this. I'm a little different. Don't mind me.
Yeah, you need the NQP dust.
Well, because we are on somewhat of a time limit, as things are happening, I'm going to go around and ask you to describe your character. I actually have a list. I'm not even going to ask who wants to go first. I have it now. All that is to say, we find ourselves, in terms of the modern day of Valence, I believe we was a year and a half in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, Final.
Sounds about right.
Where we see the kingdom of Reddenborough. Actually, I think we go even further than that. About 8 years ago, we see an argument take place between a man and the Queen of Reddenborough. It doesn't end violently, but it certainly doesn't end on an agreement. The man walks out of the room in a huff, and that is the last time he was seen. Then, 7 years later, 6.5 to be precise, we fall back on the kingdom of Reddenborough. He has not been seen in that amount of time, and now we find that magic in this beautiful city that is so fueled by it is going haywire. Used to be small things, the lights that illuminate the streets at night stopped functioning. Certain things to help horses carry carts stopped functioning. Everything stopped functioning. So, the Queen tried to do anything to stop it. And we see 6 individuals in a hall, a boardroom, with the only other individual being the Queen sitting at the front. Going around the table, we start with Dern. Dern, you've been here a little bit longer than most everyone else at the table. Not everyone, but most everyone. You were brought here first because you have the unique ability, due to your dedication to Lunar Nora, to see the future. And so the queen thought that perhaps with your assistance of divination, you might be able to figure out what's going on. But after the days, weeks, possibly months that you've been here, you haven't been able to figure it out. But you have gotten them closer, somewhat.
Mhm.
And so you are here now. As more people have been called, I would like you to describe your character.
Sure. So Dern is a little red kobold. He's got his hair spike frills just pushed back, and so he can put on a helmet if necessary. A scythe on his hip, and is just he might just be just walking up to the table and scrambling his way up onto the chair prior to this meeting starting.
Absolutely.
He's a little tired probably from all of this divination work he's been attempting.
Yeah, that tracks. You sit there, a bit exhausted, but she's called you together for one last task. So, after this, you'll be able to go back to wherever you were, and you're getting paid either way if you asked for payment. So, all will get taken care of. Moving across the table, Marabella. You have been here very, very recently, being a bard, being connected to the people. The queen would have wanted you here, maybe to figure out the more personal experiences of what's going on to everyone else. But I would like, if you have an idea, why is Marabella here?
That's a great question.
It could be as simple as needed money. There's a job. Job equal money. Or it could be more complicated if that's what you want.
Honestly, it's probably just the job wanted money, saw something,
Sure.
it's like, why not?
Sure. When a queen posts up on the board that there is a job that is going to be heavily paid, of course you're going to take it. It certainly doesn't give the same payout as performing in taverns and whatnot. Why not? And so, as we see Marabella, please describe to me what they look like.
She is pretty decently, she's like not super tall for most elves, but she's a sun elf. She got little like tan skin. She's got her hair is very long, flowy, golden. She's dressed, even though she's probably been wandering around for a little bit, she's for sure still dressed pretty decently. Yeah, that's about it. She's just a girl.
Absolutely. A relatively well-known bard, at least in the area. Needed a bit of money. Besides, you're helping people. Why not? Moving around, we see a fairy. Elle, you were called here by the queen for the very specific purpose of your expertise in nature. Not just nature, but the natural functions of the world. Some people have a good grasp on these things, but you've dedicated your life to studying them. Perhaps whatever's going wrong with the magic, with the disappearance of the Lord High Artificer, perhaps it has something to do with nature. Maybe if somebody can talk to the world will tell them what's wrong. How long has Elle been here? I'll let you decide.
Specifically in Reddenborough.
Yes.
Also, final Lord High Artificer, you're not slick. Elle has probably been here for the better part of 3 years in Reddenborough as itself. Like, this is just where they've settled down, and high magic, high people walking through, them being able to test things. I imagine they've been here for a minute.
Absolutely. In that time, you have been looking into the mishaps, the magic, the nature, and you haven't found anything leading to it. There's a few things call out to you, but they're not making quite sense, and especially in the most recent of days, there has been something a bit distressing. Almost as if the flora and fauna themselves are preparing for something around the corner. So, as you are called here for this final job, please describe your character for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Elle, they're like, I want to say maybe not even a foot tall. They're currently like sitting on a stack of like 3 books that they've had someone else grab for them and like put them on the table. Just like happily where they are, twiddling their thumbs. They have like kind of long flowy hair and tend to be dressed in a lot of greens and everything with about like sort of butterfly style wings behind them. They are built like, imagine what you would see in an Indiana Jones action figure. They have like the tiny little like section for where their whip would be if they had one, and like a little satchel and like a tiny little brown coat and a little brown cowboy hat, and they're just sitting there very, very happy with themselves, even though they've done nothing.
Absolutely.
Just being in a room like this is enough for them to be super excited.
Absolutely. And then we move across the table. 2 people left. We see a bizarre looking person. This one I'm gonna ask for a bit of help on. Yeah. I want you to describe Sister Morg, what they look like, and also why they are here.
Hello. Alright. Sister Morg appears less like a traveler and more like a walk in silence. She is wrapped in heavy dark robes cut in the style of a nun's habit. The fabric layered and worn, as if it has known smoke, oil, and long roads. The hood hangs low over her face. Where skin and shadow should be, there is only a smooth, featureless mask of pale material, bone or porcelain, unmarked by eyes or mouth. It does not reflect light correctly. It simply is. Sister Morg is here more of just traveling in mere silence, going places to place, either to just witness or to be a part of something.
Absolutely. Maybe there's greater powers at play, maybe not. Sister Morg was drawn here. A being of silence. Maybe silence will follow their wake here. And before we go to the final person in the room, there's actually someone else who isn't at the table. The door to the room will open up, and I'll cut in a little bit, but as the figure walks in, Hawk, I'd like you to describe your character for me.
Wynn's Carson is kind of like shrouded in these like dark bandages almost. Also having like this poncho and the cloak of this placement, kind of covering pretty much any like resembling features, any noticeable features you could about a person. He wears this mask that has this gem in the middle of it, completely obscuring his face. On a band, he has 3 separate masks, but those 3 masks do not have a gem in it. So that is the only legal distinctions between them. He is 6'1", and he's ready to cause chaos.
Absolutely. As you open the door, Winds, you are here for a very specific reason. You are a warlock, indebted to a being of greater power, a power that you have served for a very long time, a power known only as the Nameless One, a being of great destruction, not a titan, not exactly a god, something else. And they have sent you here because something terrible is said to happen. A great amount of destruction of power has been accumulating here in the city, little by little, and it is so terrible that an elder god is scared. And they are sending you here to see what's going on and hopefully stop it. As you walk into the room, we pan back to the last individual. I would like you to describe your character for me, Final.
Bear Cross is a probably mid-30s human male. He's medium length, shaggy hair, brown in nature and color, is very much of someone who doesn't take enough care of themselves, given they protect the city to such an extent. Fiery amber eyes kind of glaze out from underneath the mess of hair on his face that he has to constantly brush out of the way. Pale skin that doesn't often see the sunlight unless it has to. He's probably just short of 6 foot. It's not short, but not average either. He's kind of got this sort of attire on. It's regal in nature, but very haphazardly put on. Leathers underneath a shawl of purple, which on those shawls you can see stoles, bright amber, orangish, reminiscent of other familiar figures who wear the stoles within the castle. He's got this kind of staff leaned up beside him, this steel rod almost, and he looks stressed, worn out, exhausted.
You have been here the longest of everyone, considering you are actually on the council of the city. Since the very first magical mishap, you have been aware of the goings-on, and over the past 6.5, 7 years, it's only gotten worse. You don't know what's happening, you have ideas, you've discussed it with the Queen already, and here's hoping that today, with an organized group, you can figure out what's happening and finally put an end to it. It's been itching at you lately. Bad dreams, inklings, something terrible is happening. And you're supposed to defend the city. After Winds comes to the table, a brief introductions can be shared amongst everyone, and eventually the Queen will say, "All right, now that everyone is acquainted, I believe it would be wise that we get going. I've gotten word, a hunch. The former Lord High Artificer Johann Ambergard, I believe his lab is still present and being used. I thought that his son would have found it by now, but apparently it was even too well hidden for him. So, I would like you to go to the lab, see if you can find if there's another one buried beneath or behind a wall. I want you to see what you can find. Bring it back to me, and we will see what we can do."
Varric's going to speak up at this point and just ask, would it not be wise for us to have the current High Artificer with us if we're going to search that room further?
She'll look at you for a second with a somewhat melancholic stare. He shouldn't be here. I sent him away a few days ago. He's well away from the city. He's been stressed out, trying to fix this with us. It wouldn't be wise to stress him out even more. Besides, if he can clear his head, and we can do a little bit of his work for him, then when he gets back, he'll be able to fix it himself. But too much pressure on him sometimes.
So be it.
Now, Varric, guide everyone to his chambers and come to me by morning. We'll have this solved. We can finally put this to bed.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And Varric will begin to stand.
From there. Oh, please. If you wish to talk, talk.
Varric's going to kind of look out across the motley crew that has been gathered here of individuals that are most definitely not members of the council, not people that he's personally vetted in any capacity, unsure, uncertain, and he'll just kind of say, "You lot, you ready to follow?"
Dern will scramble down out of his chair and start making his way over.
Elle is distracted by shaking everyone's hand just as rapidly as they can, introducing themselves with their full name before turning around and going, yeah. No, I guess that's the voice. I fucked it.
You're gonna lose your voice.
It's good now.
Can't fix it. It's done. You've locked it in.
No, I've established it.
Oh my gosh.
That -1 in Christmas really making sense now.
So funny.
Oh.
There's a reason Darren hasn't spoke yet.
Fuck.
After getting a handshake from Ellie, Wins will wipe his hand on someone else.
It's probably Dern. It's probably Dern. He's just walking by and you just caress the top of his head.
Yeah, they're like rapidly shaking hands as fast as they can to as many different
Which
people
is
as
crazy
possible.
because Wins is wearing really thick gloves, so it's crazy that he even wipes it.
Sister
funny.
Morg does also rise to her feet and kind of like walks along. You can't really tell her expression behind the mask as they get a handshake. They just kind of stare. At least you think it's staring. You hope it's staring.
Absolutely.
It's good to meet you. I'm Ellen, Elsie, Nari. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
As they shake not your hand, but just your finger. They're very small.
And Sister Morg, a being of pure silence, meets probably the loudest thing they've ever met.
I know we're gonna be really good friends, buddy. The silent and the loud. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Varric
man.
is
Yeah.
That voice
not
is staying.
necessarily like, disappointed or anything, but he's definitely questioning like how far we've gone to have to start like getting all these like different very radical personalities all in the same room.
Hey, Dern has been very helpful.
Yeah, I really fucked it
the
with the voice.
usefulness of some of the individuals in the room. He knows of their work and their that they wouldn't be invited to this table in the first place unless they were proving their mettle. So he just kind of nods and begins out the doors and down the hallway towards where his former mentor used to work.
Absolutely.
Wins will put both his hands behind his back, behind the back of his head, and kind of just like aloofly follow after him.
Mirabelle's gonna follow behind everyone, very like subtly looking at everything. She likes looking at interior. God.
Interior crocodile alligator.
Yeah, sure.
Well, as you all begin to push out, you can find the current Lord High Artificer study. You can open it, and I'll let you final describe what does the study look like.
The study is a mess of papers strewn about every wall and floor in the room. You'll notice that the room is segmented into probably 4 to 6 sections, tables lining the walls. Some sections have different objects and papers and such, so there's a section for alchemy and a section for working with metals. There's a section for, a current chassis of some kind, probably belonging to some sort of automaton that's no longer working. In one corner is supposed to be a bed that has been stacked high with paperwork and of scribblings and of torn drawings of things that would not work. And the other 2 sections are a bookshelf and, of course, the opening little foyer here. As we kind of look into it, you'll notice that most of the room, not necessarily barren, but the decoration was done most definitely by the staff of the castle. It was definitely not the work of whoever is working in this disaster of a room.
Absolutely. When you enter the room, all of you, I'd like you all to make me an investigation check. If you've never used Fantasy Grounds, just go to the skills tab on your character sheet and then drag the thing that says plus whatever next to investigation. If it says nothing, also drag that into the side chat.
Oh, Dust, I hate not playing a smart character. This is...
What is
You're
this?
dumb, stupid.
Let's bring back Nador.
Pretty good.
Trying to find
You
it. I'm so
fools!
sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
the
okay.
intelligent.
If you need help, let me
I'm
know.
the intelligent one. Yeah.
If we're missing one, yeah.
It's mine.
You're all good. Do you need help? If need be, you can also just click the little... Oh, you got it. But you can also just click the little blue dice next to it if you want next time. It does the same thing. I should have mentioned that.
Okay. Thank you.
But, either way, Dern and Sister Mork, you two just see the room as is. The rest of you, however, notice in the very back of the room, there's a bit of a bookshelf and perhaps some, I think you described wallpaper of some kind, decorations that have been shifted slightly, and they're very clearly, not pressed up against the wall like they should be.
Doesn't see anything still.
Winds will go over to the bookshelf and kick it.
All right, you can kick it. It will immediately it'll go backwards, hit the wall, and topple over in the other direction. And behind it, you will see a stone door in the wall, a few inches in.
How friend do that?
What?
Why would...
How you find door?
And preserve them in a corner, but they fucking way heavier.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a wise waste of your time at this point.
Well, someone's got to do it. If I don't do it, who will do it?
Well,
I would
found a
frankly
treasure.
like to say I've never seen that before, and that is ominous that it's been there this whole time.
Brenda's not still answered question. How find door?
Varric's gonna go and try the door while they're talking.
Ignoring.
Absolutely.
Well, it made a lot of sense if you just compared one thing to the other, and then you looked at the cross-determination of the room as you compared the light, how the
What?
light shifted upon the bookshelf. It looked weird.
Oh, okay.
Looking over, Varric, you walk up and you try the door. It does appear to be locked, but just vaguely looking across it and with your basic magical knowledge, it doesn't appear to be magically locked. You think that this thing could either be lockpick or kicked down with enough force.
Great. One of you, I assume if any of you would like to try to bust down the door, be my guest, but I believe we'd need to find some way to pick this lock.
Let me try. I could give it a try.
Dust, is it? You said it's a stone door?
Yeah, it's a big stone door.
Mold Earth doesn't work on that, right?
Let's see. Mold, earth. You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within 5-foot cube. So it is. It's 5 foot. It's stone.
I just make a hole.
Okay. Elle just points at it, and then a hole forms, and because you're not like disintegrating it, you're like conserving mass. It just kind of like pushes out, and it makes the hallway like an inch smaller than it was before, but it's still there. Like you can just walk through.
You know what?
Wins will off
First-
that
Redell, that was very impressive.
Yeah, but thank you very much.
What was that, Varric?
Varric's just not going to press it, but he's gonna look and think about it for a moment. Can Varric, being the wizard that he is and being skeptical of everything, does Varric think that going down this hallway there's any severe danger, especially being within the castle itself? Because if so, I'm gonna have him use some magic.
You could either roll me Arcana, Insight, or Perception. I will give you something different depending on what you choose.
Arcana it is.
Yeah. Wonderful. 25. Wow. Looking at the hallway, it doesn't seem like there's anything like... You definitely sense magic generally coming beyond this sort of hallway, and you can even look forward and see a bit in some glowing something wherever the end of this hallway leads, but you don't sense any magical traps with a 25 Arcana.
Okay.
We all good?
Yeah. Let's go
Alright.
ahead and go down,
But-
preferably with the...
That was a good idea. I should probably do something before we carry on.
Ooh.
Wins is gonna reach into his poncho, and he's gonna pull out a book, and he's gonna open this book, and he's gonna start asking everyone for their name and writing names down in the said book. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does anyone
He'll write.
Does anyone not tell Wins their name?
Yeah, so if we
Well, they know all of our names already because we introduced ourselves.
Oh, that's true. That's
But
actually
he's
true.
specifically asking for our names.
Yeah, he's being polite, but he's gonna do it anyways.
Elle goes, no, you can't have my name, asshole.
Alright, he's gonna
Dern
write
does
it
not
down.
think you can have Dern's name.
He's going to write it down anyways.
and
We're stealing names now, okay.
but Elle goes, but if you want to know it, it's Elle, Ellen, Elton, Elsa, Elisino, Thina, Romero, Elvira, Nina, Lonari.
All right.
Dern will tell you Dern's name.
It's just silent the entire time. Sister Morgan is just there. She's just shit.
He'll ask the other three their name.
Who's the tallest here? Probably Sister Morg, I imagine.
I believe. How tall is
Wins
Sister
is-
Morg? Wins is like 6'1".
Yep.
With
6'1",
heels, around 7.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Sister
Damn!
Morg.
Yeah, Elle is gonna like float up, be like, friend, would you mind if I sit on your shoulder?
Sister Morgan gives like a very slow nod.
And yeah, Elle is sitting on Sister Morg's shoulder now. Cause God, this would be a lot to fly.
Yeah.
You three, what are your names? Come on now, don't be shy.
No.
I believe you have already been introduced to us. If
I'm
Yeah.
just being polite.
I
No.
appreciate it, but the book tells me something bad will happen if I give you my name. So, and he's just going to, at this point, just look down the hallway again.
He's going to write down his name anyways.
Oh,
And now,
names, lovely.
he's going to close the book. The book is called the Book
I
of
remember this.
Protectors. If you guys are dropped to 0 hit points, instead of being dead, you'll actually just be brought to 1.
Oh.
Oh, prevents us from going down once, basically.
I believe
Damn.
it basically makes it so all of you have the equivalent of a death ward on you.
But-
That's really funny. I
The
go
only
down, I
problem-
come back up, moonbeam.
The only problem though is I can only have 5 names of it, so Wins didn't write down their name.
Mm,
Oh.
that's interesting.
Yeah, this is
Mm.
wonderful.
Mm.
Well,
Wins is trying to kill himself.
as that happens, Varric begins to walk in. There's a small staircase leading down the hallway. Immediately, you are hit not with like a putrid scent, but a very magical odor. This place reeks of Arcana. And all of you will step out into a secondary study, much bigger than the one upstairs. The room is filled with like perfectly organized like magical runes. There are vials. There appear to be some like plants. There's some very unorganized like papers around the room. And because I don't have a map for this, because I could not pick one, we're going to do a skill test instead. What that basically means is I'm going to go around. Each of you are going to pick a skill. Neither of you could do the same skill twice as someone else. And you're going to roll that, and I'm going to give you something based off of what you roll. Some of the very easy ones are like Investigation, Arcana. With Detect Magic, I will be honest, you don't have to roll. You'll just see things. But yeah, I will. Who would like to go first? If no one wants to go first, I will roll a die and choose.
I'm
go
happy
first.
to go first.
Oh,
Go, please be my guest. No, you're guest. Go for it.
All right. Alrighty. What should I be rolling?
What do you want to roll? You're investigating the room, trying to figure out what's going on here. What do you want to roll?
Maybe insight.
I would be down for insight.
All right.
I can give you something based off that. That's a 20.
I was gonna pick insight. Fuck. It's like my Beth's stat. I have a +9.
I was also gonna pick insight. I have a +9 in it. Fuck.
That's all right.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's so funny. Moving around the room, everyone going to their own individual sort of corners. Wins, you notice something peculiar about this room. Everything around here is powerful, powerful magic. Very frighteningly powerful magic. Anyone who would get this far in their studies would either have it handed to them, or they've spent most of their life, or a very solid portion of it, studying, preparing, and being very mindful about everything that they're doing. The fact that that door was just left open, like it wasn't, the bookshelf wasn't properly put back, means that whoever owns this place, whoever's been using it, was so confident in themselves that they felt they did not need to hide it. However, you will find one other thing. Looking around that room, taking that confidence in mind, you find something that you think was put there on purpose. A piece of paper on top of a pile, very easy to spot, with a bunch of information that to anyone else would be pretty much useless. But to you, it's very clear. And it reads as a threat. It is a checklist. Several names listed on it. All names that you recognize. And each, next to all of their names, there is a parentheses with a descriptor ranging from flawless, damaged, intact, large, minuscule, things that you use to describe a gem. However, at the bottom of the list, your name is written down. That says, "They never stop moving, so I cannot hunt them like the others. So I will not. I will bring them to me. Once they are within the city walls, it will already be too late."
Vince will grab the note and quickly, after reading it, put it into his book of shadows and put it in his cloak so that others cannot see it.
Absolutely. Who would like to go next?
I want to know if I see him do that. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, this won't count as a skill test. Roll perception. And roll sleight of hand wins.
Oh, I'm not great at that. Ooh, it's 8.
You are able to see that, Dern.
I can't really see his face to read his emotions. That makes
Not
it a little
really,
more
no.
interesting. I
also have
can't see his emotions on his face, so.
A little tiny lizard man learns the power of a mask.
Man didn't know how hidden bookshelves work.
It's something you can clock. Might be something to look into later. However, I think with that, how about let's transition it over easily. Dern, how about you go next?
Oh boy. Well, let me look here. What would I be good at for this room? Insight? Already gone.
Let's go history.
-1.
Remember, you also have like detect magic, and you have certain spells.
Yeah,
and
I do.
Stuff at
I
your
can-
disposal. You also have guidance if you wanted to cast guidance on yourself.
That is also very true. I'm trying to see what rituals, what
Alright, did you-
divination type spells I can cast as rituals.
Ooh, that's true.
I cannot
Well,
cast Cure
once a
Voice
day
as
you can
ritual.
cast divination.
I can cast divination for free.
Sure.
But then I have a penalty the next time I need to cast it. And then, of course, there's scrying. Oh, goodness. And augury doesn't really help in this situation, and that's like the only one that I can do as a ritual. So,
Try rolling to deception.
no, I'm just gonna try an Arcana roll, just straight Arcana,
Go for it.
to try to discern things.
God damn it!
It's fine. I did it.
That's a 5. Did you want to use your what's it called? One of your face ears? Or no? I can let you use it retroactively if you'd like.
Oh god! As soon as I remember what it does.
Lets you re-roll, and what you roll gives you like an extra thing.
I have to choose a creature within 30 feet of me. I can't choose myself.
Oh, does it say that? Oh man, did you know I'm dumb?
Yeah. But I would give somebody advantage,
Sure.
and then I get an additional effect. I will give. We'll give it to Marabella.
Got you. I will say because the
One of my
Arcana check
channel
failed,
divinities.
I won't like. I won't make it so no one else can roll Arcana.
That is one of my channel divinities, though.
I think that is fair. That is look at that.
That's
So, Marabella, from that, Dern, you begin to look around the room, trying to understand the magical nature of everything that's going on. There's a lot here. I think it's just too much. But Marabella, I will pass to you now.
The Dern gives up on looking, just walks up to Marabella without saying anything, holds up a moon pendant, and starts saying a prayer. He doesn't say anything out loud. He's
That's
just
so
talking
good.
to himself as he prays. He doesn't tell them what's going on.
That's so funny.
She just looks down at him. It's like, okay,
That's so funny.
yep.
Prayed on, like, what?
What's
Yeah.
happening?
Well, Marabella, whatever you would like to roll, you can roll at advantage.
My brain immediately goes, well, I should do something that I have a higher roll in. So I'm like, there's nothing that makes sense
Go
for
for it.
looking around a room.
Perception does.
Go for it. See what happens.
Yeah.
No, don't take perception back.
My brain went to using persuasion originally. I was like, I don't know what I'm persuading.
You are
That's
persuading the room to
Persuade the
give you
room.
information.
Exactly.
Oh,
See what
no.
happens.
All right.
Why?
Best case scenario for your roll, you get between a 13 and a 19. You got this.
Marabella walks into the room and is like, why are you being so
Mm-hmm.
difficult? I wish you'd be less difficult.
I really want to do it now, just even though it's gonna be for a bit now at this point. Can I just do it for that?
it's gonna be nothing. If you want to see, I can give you a free. Yeah, roll persuasion. And L, don't worry. There are a few things I have specifically
Oh my
for
God.
L. I can
You can
Okay.
roll.
suggest.
You can roll again because you have
Um,
advantage.
Are you sure you want to use the advantage on this and not your actual roll?
They.
Are you certain?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be used within the next minute, and it's next ability check. So it is now. Because you did that first, you have to do it now.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's a really good roll for persuasion of a room.
It's still a fucking 25, but like,
I
At this
mean,
point, you gotta do it.
you know, if the room could hear you and if the room could talk back, it would certainly be so happy to give you information right now. You know that for a fact. It does not, however, because it cannot.
Wonderful. That's very much going into the part of Mirabelle being the airhead. Anyway.
Oh my god.
This room would tell you something if it could.
You can't see Wynn's facial expression, but they're definitely looking at Maribella like they're stupid.
And she is. The entire. Don't makes sense.
You can do perception. You have advantage. Also, remember you have advantage, so no matter what you roll.
Perception. I thought. Yeah.
take it. I have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Now roll another one.
Roll another one, yeah.
And you take the best result.
That's a
Nice.
15
yeah,
for
That's,
me.
yeah.
That's the very good one.
I get an additional action on my next turn or my current turn, whichever
isn't-
comes first.
It isn't your turn, it's theirs. It's in reference, when it says you, it's in reference to them.
So they get
Um,
another roll.
Yeah, literally. You get, so first of all, we'll resolve what happened with a 19, but if you want to roll anything else, you can roll it, you could do it that again. Just for fun. You've already succeeded one.
You could succeed again, though.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I doing?
Because of Dern's feature, you get to another action, meaning you're going to get another take at this. You already got a 19. You succeeded on perception. If there's anything else you want to roll, you can also roll that as well, just for fun. It doesn't even
Basically, I let you see a little bit into the future.
Yeah. You've already succeeded one, so there's nothing to lose. You can roll whatever you want.
You could roll performance. There's nothing stopping you.
Well, you know,
I really could.
I guess you could
You
roll
could-
performance.
You
if
could
that's-
roll persuasion a second time.
You
The room really wants to tell you, but it just can't.
you could give a bard.
Nat 20 after that.
I also I hate to say this. You saying that gave me an idea.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, they can give a bardic inspiration too.
Yeah, you can also
Oh,
give a
yeah,
bard to
yeah, yeah.
someone if you want.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I guess I'll give a bard of inspiration. I don't know how I do that though. I'm so sorry.
That's
Just-
okay.
just
Just
pick a
pick a
person.
person. Yeah, pick a person, and we'll take care of the rest. What's it called? The people that haven't
Ellie.
gone yet are Varric, L, and Sister Morg.
Yeah, I'll give it to L. I'll give it to L.
Absolutely. Well, to resolve your 19 perception, you end up finding what's it called? My brain. You end up finding within a pile of papers a journal. It seems to be the Lord High Artificer Johann Ambergard's journal. And taking a quick look through of it, you can find some dates. You can go through, try and discern what's going on, and the details are shocking. You will find out that Johann, for the last 8 years, has been attempting to ascend to lichdom. And in this state, this sort of newborn, undead immortality, he plans to supplant an elder god by committing the greatest act of destruction and destroying the entire city and himself by summoning a meteor from the astral plane. As you are reading this, I will pan over to Elle, since you just got your bardic. It's a D10. What would you like to do? To give you a bit of a hook, Elle, you see across the room, there are some bits of flora.
You see exactly what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm going to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay, absolutely. Roll me a nature check with advantage.
Yeah, awesome. Will do.
If you want to use
Jesus
it.
Christ. This is going to be a crit. Yeah, I'm going to use it here.
Well, you get to decide after you see the roll, so.
Oh, totally fair.
Yeah, it's just that if you don't, by the time you might need it, it'll probably be past the time limit. Damn, that's good.
You want to use your D10, Bardic?
I want to speak so hard.
Absolutely.
With these plants. You said it's a D10? That's crazy.
32.
God,
32.
I forget that we're at the point where, like, bards are really, really useful.
Yeah. Looking around, you see these plants, and before you speak with them, I'll just describe them to you. They are weird looking. You've seen what you think was them before. They all vaguely resemble some kind of flora that exists here in the material, but it's been changed or corrupted by something otherworldly. And with a 32, you can put together that these things have been touched by the astral plane, and have been manipulated by some kind of magic. So, speak with plants. This is going to be really funny because I fully didn't think you'd do this. What do you talk to the plants about? And I'll respond as plant.
So at this moment, like, I was like looking around, and then they like flit down off of Sister Morg's shoulders, and get really close to the plants, and they go, "Oh, hey, little guys."
You will see the plants will begin to sway just ever so slightly, and in unison, they will all go, "Greetings."
What happened to you? Things. It feels wrong. Are you okay?
Someone changed us, touched us. We are new. We are not from here. We are something new.
Who was it?
A wizard. A man. Was a man. No longer.
Do you know what you are?
It's a pause. We are vast. We exist beyond the physical nature.
Are you happy?
There is a silence. There's also, with your passive insight, it's a combination. You think that they don't understand how to answer the question, but almost like they don't know what that even means.
Are you well?
We are neither
Can you...
alive nor dead. We are here. We are present.
Oh. I wonder. And I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna do something weird.
Okay.
Do they look like just like regular plants?
They look like to some extent, yes, right? Like, for example, there's probably like a sunflower there, but it looks like the colors are wrong. It's still moving like a normal sunflower, but it's not following the sun. It's following something else.
They
It's
still have like buds and stuff like that. Are any of them unbloomed?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to make one of them bloom.
Absolutely. You will do so. And when they do, you will see that rather than like pollen, as the flower blooms, rather than pollen moving forward, it just out seeps like this bizarre, goopy blue liquid that just kind of sputters and lands on the table. And when you look at the color with a 32, you look to your right and you see a similar glow buried in some pile of things.
Okay.
And so
and
from there, who do you direct to help you investigate that, assuming that is what you're doing?
I look at. God, I'm pretty good at this, and I go, Tall Silent Broody, and I look at Sister Morg, and I go,
That's the choice of a nickname.
I don't know your name. Yeah, could you help me over here? The spooky thing, the plants, pretty cool, little weird. They look like they would enjoy a pipe organ. Regardless, there's a thing here, and I am going to like mold earth a little bit just to like move aside like the dirt.
Yeah.
But I call them over.
Absolutely.
Oh, also,
Absolutely.
I did that one telepathically.
Wonderful. In that case, Sister Morg, you are pointed in the direction of some weird glowing things in the corner of the room. Very magical in nature.
Fun. Sister Morg notices that they're being kind of ushered over and takes a few steps before trying to look to see what they're being kind of gestured to look at by the small creature.
Go for it. Could you roll me? I'll sort of guide you on this one. Could you roll me Arcana?
Oh, perfect. That's what I was gonna go for. I'm going to. I'm gonna throw hands with this goddamn plant.
Let's see here. You actually do have ways to make this better, because you are an artificer.
I am. Hi.
You got Flash of Genius. You got.
Yeah. So if you'd like, you can cast Detect Magic to give you advantage. You also have Flash of Genius to add +4.
Hmm.
Can we get
I'll
some
do-
insider trading? Will the +4 do it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
That would make it a
Uh.
13. So.
Insider trading is crazy.
Basically, you would just spend a first level spell slot to get advantage if you wanted to do Detect Magic.
Right. I'll do. I forgot how Flash Genius works again.
You just do it, and
You just-
I add
yeah,
your
you just-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get it straight up and plus your intelligence. I love artificers.
Yeah.
I love
I'll
them.
do a Flash of Genius then, to help. How does one?
Okay. It just happens. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. I was like trying to like. I don't know. I've never played this. I'm doing great, guys.
You're
Yeah.
good. Let me. I need to fix it on yours because it isn't showing up correctly. That's all right though.
Uh-oh.
I've gotten it. There we go. So that's a 13. Do you want to stick with the 13, or do you want to give yourself advantage?
I'll stick with 13.
Okay. With a 13 looking over, you find push away some stuff. Elle will push away the dirt and debris, and you'll find these bizarre runes just etched onto rune stones. They appear like very, very bad. I think is like the easiest way to put it. They seem like they hold power like tiny little bombs.
Oh.
But with a 13, you tilt your head, it looks very similar to another rune that you think you've seen before, maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you could change this somehow, but it's unclear. So, from there, I will move around to, last but not least, Varric. Looking around the room, everyone is investigating their own things. You can specifically see Sister Morg investigating the runes and Marabella, who is reading through a journal. What is Marabella's expression as they're leading through the journal?
I'm gonna be honest, Mirabella is not the brightest bulb. But she does in fact look a little concerned. Her face is just kind of like, oh, okay. As she continues reading it, and she's like, probably something to bring up, but she's like, just keeping to herself as she continues reading, making sure she's not reading it wrong. She's like rereading it like 6 times.
Yeah. Absolutely. Varric, what would you like to do?
First and foremost question for you, DM. How long have we been going on about that entire thing for?
Like how long have you been in here in this room?
I'm trying to see if it's reasonable for him to ritual cast detect magic.
Absolutely. Everyone's been doing things. You're the last one to go. I can say you retroactively did it.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to have ritual casted detect magic.
Right.
And then as he's just gazing around the room, of course, seeing whatever you'd like to have me see, I would like to roll for history.
Absolutely. Roll history, and I'll describe what you see with detect magic. Looking across the room at the 2 most notable things, the runes that Sister Morg has found, as well as Marabella, you detect magic on both things that they are looking through. Sister Morg's is more obvious. Not only oh, yeah.
Where was that shit when I had that? What the?
Yeah. Is it obvious, Dust? Dust, is it obvious? How obvious is it?
Not only does that stuff appear magical, but with detect magic, you can clearly see that it is heavy conjuration magic. It's bizarre. It's evocation magic, but it almost looks vaguely conjuration. There's something weird there. When you look at the book, you can't see it, but you sense it. Something in the book has a magical rune inscribed, and it is very conjuration focused. And with a nat 20 history, I will tell you, I'm going to give you both things. Do you want to look at the book first, or do you want to look at the runes?
Give me the runes first.
Cool.
Tell me how bad it is, Doc.
Looking over these runes, these are runes of evocation with a hint of conjuration mixed in. This isn't just evoking power, this is summoning power. And although this is small, if somebody made like a big enough version of this with the proper materials, it could be devastating. From there, though, I'll move you over to the journal. You can walk up, Marabella. You see Varric looking towards the journal. Do you let him look through?
She's very immediate to push it towards him to let him look at it.
Absolutely.
It would have been funny if he said no.
Varric, you're able to very quickly read what Marabella has read, but even more than that, your detect magic pushes deeper. This is a secretive man who's been gone for 8 years. In his own journal, of course, he would hide something that not even he would want to see away with magic. You push deep as you can, and you find it. A page buried away in magic. It is an entry about his regret over the loss of his wife some 8 years ago. It describes it as being his fault, his choice. Part of him doesn't regret it, but there's still that hole. Something is missing in his life, and he recognizes it. And in a very brief stint, a tiresome exhaustion of constantly trying to convince himself that what he did was worth it, he attempts to fix his mistake. He creates runes. He conjures up a ritual to access the astral plane. And it is on this page that, notably, you can actually see the runes that could be etched into a runestone to allow this ritual to access the astral plane. And they are very similar to the runes of destruction. With just like one minor detail, they would be so easy to change to the astral version. However, it's clear that whatever he tried didn't work. And in his excursion into the astral plane, he came up with a much better idea, which then led to the creation of the destruction runes. With a nat 20 on history, you can very easily put together a few things that are going on sort of all at once. Johann, for the past 8 years, has been attempting to become a lich. And in that time, in that birth of being a lich, has been trying to become a god. And in doing this, in order to become a god, the only god he knew to supplant, a god of destruction, he had to commit his own act of destruction, a great and terrible one. So, combining his earlier interest of exploring the astral plane in search of his wife, he instead searched the astral plane for something massive, physically large, something he could use to destroy anything, including a city. And as all of you can kind of regroup, I imagine, do all of you share the information that you saw except for you, Wins?
Yeah, Varric shares the information.
Yeah.
All right. Wins, do you share what you found or no?
He'll tell them about the gems, but he won't tell. He'll be sparsely telling them about. It looks like they've been collecting some forms of gems and stones and such like that. Making it very notable that it was stolen from people that he knew. But other than that,
Gotcha.
he won't divulge too much more than that.
Absolutely. Information is shared. Everything can be discussed amongst yourselves for a moment. And while this is going on, Varric, you can read through the book and you get to the final entry. In which it says, "Hello, Varric. I imagine by now you've picked my room clean. Don't fret. I made sure to put this at the end so that you would see it right before it was too late. If you would love to witness the birth of something new and beautiful, something powerful, come to the town square. If you're running late, you'll have mere seconds. But if you're on time, perhaps a few minutes."
And with that, he's going to immediately snap the book shut, and he's going to start moving, and he's just moving for the door, moving for the hallway, and just say, "We need to go now. All of you, let's go."
Okay, wait for Dirt. Dirt has small legs. Don't run so fast.
Wynn's going to erratically pick up Dern and then run after them.
Whee!
Absolutely.
Yeah, immediately flying back on the Sister Morg's shoulders.
She is
Absolutely.
just booking it.
You
Mirabelle's also fallen.
Absolutely.
Fallen? Following.
Fallen.
Being carried like a football.
We're not falling today. We're not falling today. We're sprinting, but we ain't falling.
All right.
Listen, Sister Morg's running in heels.
So is Mirabelle.
I imagine Sister Morg's running like a D1 high jumper right now.
She's specifically running like the guy from Cloudy Chance of Meatballs. Flintlock Wood.
Flintlock Wood! All of you push outside the room and rush outside as quickly as you can. It was raining before, and it was night. It's like maybe 2 a.m. It's so dark outside, or at least it should be. As you push outside, you see the clouds have gone dark, with flashes of red beginning to fill the sky as the ground begins to shudder. Looking on, you can see the town square. Where there once was a fountain, there is now a pedestal holding up what appears to be a massive crystal of some kind. Everyone is running and screaming, cracks and fissures begin to form in the ground, and you see specifically around town square, there is a circle beginning to form as it begins to rise. You have mere moments. Do you rush up and jump onto the town square?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dern doesn't have a choice. He's being carried.
We're going.
Dern does whatever Wind wants him to do at this point. He can't break. He could break free. He probably is stronger, but he's choosing not to.
Absolutely. You can all jump on, and you watch as the ground beneath you begins to crack and split, and between them, electricity of a red hue holds everything together as it begins to float upwards. Then, you all see what you assume to be Lord Artificer Johann Ambergard, except he certainly doesn't look much like a man anymore. His skin is sallow, red lightning crackles all around him, his eyes have gone somewhat black, and he says, "Oh, I see. It seems my audience has decided to come. I didn't expect the rest of you to be here, you four. But I'm glad you two could make it," he says, looking at Varric and Wins. Winnis, not Wins.
Yeah.
Everything begins to float upwards. Is there anything that you say to him in this moment? You have a brief second.
What's the meaning of this?
You know, a tea invitation would have worked.
Two wildly different questions.
He'll point at Varric, and say, "Ascension, obviously. Think about it. Think of any person you know in this existence that's ascended to godhood and is explained what happens. Wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know what could happen afterwards? After death, after godhood? I'm going to find out. And I'm going to not tell the world, but show them."
I thought he was gonna stop talking right
You know,
now. I'm not gonna tell anybody.
I'm all for a good monologue.
Friend
That's it.
Friend Wins. Can you put me down, please?
They'll put him down.
You had everything. You had a whole age named after you, a son who was going to inherit your legacy. The queen herself adored you. The people loved you. Why? You had everything.
He'll narrow his eyes at you, and he'll say, "Everything? No. Not everything. See, if I had everything, the city would have been gone ages ago. I would have been happy ages ago. I would have been satisfied ages ago. But no, all I've done is watch as the futility of these people repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? Because I do. I've seen it on every single one of you. And now I'm here, above you all. And soon, he will raise a staff to the sky, and you'll see as the clouds begin to separate, a massive, multi-mile ball of pure fire, some maybe 100 miles above, but getting bigger. And he will say, "All right, I do believe we've come to a close. Watch if you wish, leave if you must. but I shall remain, and I will get what I am owed. So...
I cast Counterspell.
I would like you all to join me on the end of Reddenborough.
That is entirely an option if he's casting a spell.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, a good technicality on.
Shit. I know.
Well, I actually have that spell.
Got it.
There we go. I'm going to put you here
What
because
green
you were
thing?
talking in the side chat.
Oh,
Is it dark because the map is high res, or is it dark because I'm not there? It's dark
map-
because I wasn't there.
He hasn't placed us.
There you
It's
go.
dark
there we
because
go.
I wasn't there yet. Excellent.
All right.
Does wine recognize the gem?
Oh yeah. I'll describe that in a moment.
Are we on individual pieces of rock?
Oh yeah. You all.
I
can-
would be over with wins then,
Oh wonderful, yeah.
because he
Alright,
was
alright,
carrying me.
here. So I'll. Oh, right. I need to make you tiny.
Tiny, itty bitty.
I am missing
Smell.
Marabella.
Smell.
Man, this guy looks old. Are we? about to beat this
Dern
guy up
changes
old?
his mind. Throw Dern at the bastard.
Yeah.
You all stand here as the stones around you begin to lift you upwards, red lightning holding everything together. Beneath the clouds that have coalesced, there is what used to be a city. Everything is in peril, everything is shed in a bright red light. You see runes around you, that's what immediately comes to mind. However, for one of you, Winnis, you see the crystal, and at its front, you see an indentation, the exact shape of your mask.
That's crazy.
I see what you're trying to do here.
As we get into the space, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Initiative. He doesn't just want to have like a conversation or like.
Can I change one of my actions before I do? We roll initiative.
As we're rolling initiative, can I have Varric say something?
Sure. Go ahead and do that now.
Varric is not even going to bother looking at his party members, but he's simply just going to say, "Allies, you are hereby each allowed to use your magic to the fullest extent to stop this madman." And he himself is pulling out his own spellbook at this point.
Dern was going to do that anyway, but thanks for permission.
I would, if we were on like a floating rock, I would not have let go of Dern. I'm still holding.
We
I
started
would-
floating after I asked you to let me go.
Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, frankly-
20. Wow.
He's kind of ruining plans, so you couldn't have stopped me.
Well,
I kind of miss the sun, so you know.
All right, we all got our one-liners in.
I love it. Varric, despite the disadvantage, you are first to go.
God.
Oh, let me fix up.
Yeah, wearing armor you're not proficient in. What are you thinking?
Enemy elf.
He's actually not wearing armor. It's just a boon from the staff that he's carrying.
Yeah.
He's going to immediately. Let me just double check to see how this works because I have some spells attached to my
There it is.
staff.
Sorry, I'm making sure you guys can actually see health. There we go.
No, you're good. I believe I'm going to have Varric cast from the staff itself, utilizing 2 charges to cast Mage Armor.
Absolutely. Cast Mage Armor on yourself. I believe that makes your base AC 13, so I'll just add 3 to it.
Yep.
Putting you at 17.
If you could pass that
And
love
then-
this way, I did it.
And then, in terms of movement, this rock that's here in front of us, is that something I'm going to be able to get up on, or do I need to find another way over?
If you wanted to jump up here right now, right next to him, you could. Something else to keep in mind, because we're running, NQP stuff, each of you have an extra free action called a martial check, which you can do for free, no cost, on each of your turns to try and determine something about the enemy or something about anything else that's going on.
Okay, the first thing that he's going to do then with that free action this go the runes that are floating around, specifically the one that's closest to him, can I get a feel for what's going on with that, and if it's related to the ritual itself or to something that he's doing or what?
Make me Arcana with advantage.
Okay. I don't think that was advantage.
That's okay. You can roll again, but a 25 will do it. Let's see if you get a nat 20.
29. 29.
In the future, if anyone wants to apply advantage, in the bottom left, there's a little button that says ADV and DIS. Just click ADV, and then the next thing you roll will be at advantage.
Okay.
But with a 25, you look at the runes specifically, and you recognize them immediately. They're the runes of destruction. This is, on a more massive scale, the runes that are required to cause this to, to summon this giant meteor above you. It does seem like with the 25 that although the meteor appears to be summoned, it is having to be maintained.
Okay. Wonderful.
You have your movement if you'd like to go anywhere, or you could stay here. I will say, you can tell that the rocks are moving.
Yeah, I think we're just going to attempt to get up.
Sure. I'm not going to make you roll. It's close enough. You just can leap right here if you want.
Sure enough.
Yeah, it's 15 feet. You have 15 feet left. He
15
stands there and just kind of stares at you for a moment.
I'm going to kind of move over to this side, if that's alright, and then just kind of keep eye contact with him at this point while he's just applying the mage armor and just kind of trying to get a grasp of the situation and just the devastation that's being caused. And I'm good to pass it there.
Absolutely. Who would you like to pass to?
I'm gonna look across my allies, and given that Winds was one of the individuals that he's seemingly looking towards, Varric's just kind of going to pass it off to him at this point. Have fun.
IT. Dern, would you like to get closer?
Dern would like to be closer, yes.
Winds will pick up Dern, and he will then use Ascended Step, levitating Winds and Dern because he's not 500 pounds, 20 feet in the air.
All right.
Dern is definitely not 500 pounds. That is true.
All right, and then I will throw Dern towards the.
Right. Are you going to move any closer by yourself, or are you just kind of going to start levitating? Oh, no, wait. You're making him levitate and then throwing him.
No, I can only use it on myself. I'm
Okay.
I'll do a little kickoff so that I'm like right here, maybe.
Sure. You can move 30 feet, so you could literally just get over there if you wanted to.
We can get over there, yeah.
All right, great. And then I'll actually just drop him 20 feet from the air.
There you go.
Superhero landing from Dern.
Johan looks to his left and sees you two there as well.
If you want this mask, you better come and take it. And then he will cast Synaptic Static.
I believe you already used an action to cast Levitate.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Ooh.
Synaptic Static is a good one, though.
I'm so used to being
I can't wait to see it next turn.
I will then use my bonus action to form to use Awaken Mind on Lord Jonathan.
Lord Jonathan!
Damn!
Awakened Mind. Oh, there it is. Oh, I remember this. You can form as between the mind of one another as a bonus action. Choose one so you could choose a creature you can communicate. Oh, so you could talk to him telepathically?
Yeah, and I could also use Clairvoyant Combatant.
Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, this is so cool. I love this subclass so much, you have no idea.
When you form a kinetic bond with a creature using your Awakened Mind, you can then force that creature to make a Wisdom saving throw against your spell slave. On a failed save, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on attack rolls against that creature for the duration of the
Alright.
bond.
Go ahead and drag the Wiz DC 17 onto him.
Okay, he might actually beat this.
See how
It's not working.
wise he is.
It's n-
You gotta drag the die onto him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not working though.
Is it not? I can do it for you if you need.
Yeah, please.
Ooh, that
Uh,
was really close. That was a 17 to a 7.
You will see as this telepathic connection begins to set in. That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep.
You are going to... He's going to look at you and narrow his eyes, and your vision is going to start getting blurry as just like this vignette appears around yourself. It's getting hard to see. He's going to use his one and only... what's it called? Oh my god. Legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance.
To succeed that instead. And then, as a Paragon action, this is actually villainous, he's going to teleport behind you. And he's going to
20 feet?
reach around and put a hand on your face. Or your mask.
Wait, he teleports 20 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay. And then behind me?
So that means he's also having to float while he's up there, Dust, or else he just falls immediately.
Yeah.
Oh god. That's horrifying. Alright,
And lightning will begin to spring from his fingertips as he will say, "Come get it myself." All right. We'll see if he hits. That's a yes.
Oh, he has disadvantage.
He does not. He succeeded.
But
He used
I
legendary
have the
resistance.
cloak.
Oh no, the cloak! Oh my god, I
Wait.
forgot about the cloak.
Wait, is he casting? Wait, he's casting a spell, yeah.
This is not a spell. This is
Okay.
a
You-
ranged weapon attack.
It's ranged, and he's right next to him.
Yeah, and
So
so
he
we
got
got
disadvantage anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go. My bad. Either way, here's a little bit of this, and I would like Winnis to make me a. I think dexterity saving throw makes sense.
Please, for the love of God.
The
Oh,
funniest-
bad.
The funniest way for
Um,
this to end is Johan also falls off the edge of the cliff when he falls.
He is going to immediately pull the mask off of your face as it just begins to gravitate towards his fingers. What does Winnis look like without their mask on?
You will see a pretty probably a young looking elf, probably like a someone who's like definitely in their early 100s. Definitely like a well taken care of face, probably of noble descent.
Absolutely. He will take the mask and he will hold it in his hands, and that's going to be the end of his Paragon action. Who do you want to pass to, Winnis?
And then he falls 20 feet, Dust.
No, he does not.
No.
No, he just
okay.
floats up there 20 feet in the air?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not very fun for me, Dust. I have spirit guardians that I want to cast. Get him down here.
Okay, I'll pass to I'll pass to Marabella.
All right, Marabella, you're back here.
She's standing back here and she's like, man, I could probably not jump the distance. I hate that this is the only thought process I have right now. So I have Dimensional Door.
Yeah, you have Dimension Door. Hey, it works.
I use that.
Yeah, dude, where do you want to teleport? You could teleport anywhere on the map with that.
I thought she said dementia door.
I got that dementia door.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Dimension Door, which is probably more something he has.
You walk in and then forget why you walked into that room.
If you
so
want
funny.
to, if you want to help out Sister Morg before you dimension door, you can.
Other
It does.
People?
You
Yeah,
can
it
take
works
one
with
person
one
with
other
you.
person. I can fly, so don't worry about me.
Actually, I would rather do that. Thank you. I didn't think about that.
Absolutely.
She's gonna look to Sister Morg. Hey, so if I jump, will you like help make sure I get over there? You know? Can you help me get over there?
Sister Morg holds up like a thumbs up, and that's it.
Oh, great. There's so much trust going on here. What would that even like? Okay,
So it's actually very easy. I actually had to do this earlier today. So the way that long jumping works is that if you're doing it standing, it is half of your strength modifier, which is just 13. However, if you get a 10-foot run beforehand, you get to do your full. So basically, if you back up 10 feet and then run 10 feet, you can make the distance with the other 10 feet.
I do that.
Sure. Marabella backs up. Can you make me an acrobatics check?
Yeah, I could do that.
17.
Shit.
It's pretty good.
Plus 12 on acrobatics is crazy.
Marabella, you rush forward.
She wants to be a dancer.
You jump into the air. You grab on to Sister Morg. And as you do, you begin to fall backwards into the, the terrible, awful clouds and lightning. With a smile, you snap your fingers. A dimension door opens beneath you. Where do you want to be?
Probably like, I don't know. I don't know how to point to it.
Here?
Over here. That's me pointing to show them, like,
over there.
So,
the others who are closer.
In order to point, hold left and right click and drag. And then let go.
Yeah, like, over here where the others are. That makes...
I never do that.
Oh, I didn't either. I don't know how to use this.
Gotcha. You're all good.
Yeah, over there.
And you will appear right here.
That was pretty cool. I like that a lot.
I know that Sister Morg isn't saying that, but it's really funny if that's the first thing that she says.
That's the first thing she ever says. That's really cool. I like that.
That was really cool.
Fucking sick, nasty.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm good.
Think about who you want to pass to. Lord Johann Ambergard is going to use a on the ground. He is going to then take the mask and slot it into its place. And I will go ahead and... This is going to look weird for a moment because everything's going to get really dark. But don't worry, it's not going to stay that way.
Oh gosh, you're blinding us.
Deploying flashbang.
Yeah. Behavior. We'll do this one.
But Dust, hear me out.
Yeah.
I just telepathically scream at his mind.
There we go.
Wait, actually, did he move? Would I get like a...
He teleported, so...
Oh no.
Opportunity
Maybe
because
we
he
shouldn't
teleported.
have doored over here. Maybe we shouldn't have doored over here.
I'm safe. Nope. Okay. No, I'm not safe. It's getting me.
I'm actually making
Dirt?
this a bit...
Dirt is exactly where he needs to be.
Did I not? Did I not make it brighter?
Wait,
Be brighter.
did Elle not go with them? Oh, that's great.
No.
They can only take 2 at a time.
Oh
for
yeah.
Dimension Door.
Oh, there it is. Wonderful.
I have range. I'm good. Hello.
Wonderful.
Let me know
Okay.
if that light ever gets a little too annoying. I can do something about it.
Me when I'm drunkenly walking through a fucking hallway after I hit the fire alarm.
Can we have the rest of the color back on the map so it's not grayscale or red?
Yeah, I got you. That's so funny.
Oh wow.
Wham, wham, wham,
Oh.
wham.
No, you don't.
No, we can't apparently.
You don't get the
Apparently
pulse
we cannot.
icons.
It's very thematic.
I love
That's
the
fine.
fact that I like the fact that Maribel jumps over, grabs a hold of Sister Morg, and then they just fall through a door.
Yeah, they
Just,
pull you.
Please, that's insane.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just ignore.
I gave you a thumbs up, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I got a thumbs up. I think that's
There you go.
approval enough.
About there's ambient times. dusk. Uh-oh. No? Alright, I lied. It's red. Suddenly, the meteor will start to grow larger a little bit quicker than it did before. Marabella, who do you want to pass to?
I just kind of dragged her through a door, so I think Sister Borg needs to just, you can have it. Sister Borg.
Hey, that's insane. All right. I wasn't thinking. Got it. Okay. 15. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, this is. I wasn't prepared.
You're okay.
I wasn't prepared for this, man. I wasn't prepared to go through a door. I wasn't prepared to just kind of be here as a giant red beam kind of gets into us.
Hawk, that's not the fucking answer. That's not the question I asked.
Yeah. That's the answer you're getting.
Honestly, might as well just grab my light crossbow and just try and shoot at him.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and take a shot.
Hell
Pull out a gun.
yeah.
Yeah. Just grab. Let me. Boop. Just go ahead and grab the +7 and drag it onto him. Wow. A 26. The lowest you can roll. Sorry. The lowest you can roll without getting a nat 20 and still hitting. You will watch as the arrow shoots towards him. He will turn to you. And he will hold a hand out. And then as a reaction, the arrow will go into his palm. And it will stop before it pierces the skin. And he will gaze towards Varric, flick his fingers, and it will hit Varric.
Oh,
Who gave this man monk
Is
shit?
this magic? Is this magic?
This is, you know what? I think, yeah, this is technically magic. I think all of he's doing is magic. If you want to use Counterspell, you can. If that's what you're asking.
Shit. I don't know if this is. Nah, fuck it. You know what? I'm fine. Let him do it. I'll just cast shield on myself as a reaction.
With a shield, what is your AC? Your AC is 17, so 22.
But I am doing it so I can activate my arcane ward.
Oh, that's smart. Okay. What does your arcane ward do? I always forget. I love Abjuration.
It gives me a pool of hit points, essentially, that I get to put onto myself and my allies because I'm high enough level to do so.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Well, I'm just going to keep track of my extra pool of hit points, I guess. I don't know where to track that on the sheet. Otherwise, I'm about to take some damage, whatever that is.
I see. Temp HP. It's on the main page.
Yeah, main page, right next to the max.
Okay, so I get twice my... Okay. Neat. This is definitely not going to go poorly whatsoever.
25, I believe.
Let me just double check the math I did on that. I believe it is. I believe that's right. Yep, I have 25. Wonderful.
Got you. This damage reduces the ward to 0 hit points. You take any remaining damage. Or is it 0 hit points? Okay, cool. And then you can, whenever it hits someone else, also push it out there. Got it. Well, the good news is, he's not actually casting magic to amplify this. This is just Sister Morg's crossbow. So the arrow shoots at him. He just holds his hand out and twists the, gravity around it and flings it at you, Varric. And you take a little bit of damage.
Ugh.
Sister Morg, do you have any bonus actions? Did you want to use your, what's it called? Martial check, or do you want to pass?
I'll most likely pass, but before I do, she's gonna look down at her crossbow, look at where the arrow landed, and just kind of give, the gesture, what just happened? What? And then I pass.
I think it's me or L.
Yeah, you were...
Yeah, it's one of us.
I want to pass it to L.
Okay. I am going to use a martial check right away, Dust.
Absolutely. What do you want to
But I want to learn. I want to learn about that rock.
Absolutely. Arcana.
Cool. I mainly just want to know if it is a rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's mainly what I'm going for.
I guess nature. I guess
yeah,
nature.
Okay, I argued correctly.
21. Trying to determine whether or not this thing is natural. If this is literally just like a rock. You're standing
natural
on a rock,
enough,
right? Like,
natural enough to be affected by things is what I'm sort of looking for.
I think looking at it, there's a possibility that with powerful enough magic, you could affect it in any scenario other than the one you're currently in. I think with your passive insight, looking at Johann, he's prepared. He knows what's happening. If you could affect it, he's probably put a ward on it to stop you.
Mm-hmm. That fucker.
But this rock, I will tell you, with a 21, just give you some information that might actually be useful, is old.
Mm-hmm.
Older than old. Like, this is some of the... It's crazy powerful.
There's almost a small part of me that, like, in my head, because I see the mask, and I'm like, is it people? I don't need to know that. This is Baja conversing with himself.
Absolutely.
But there's that moment where I'm like, is people... Like, there's that small evil point that's like, I have reincarnate. I could try. But no, fucking, what's smartest here? How far away is he? I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Have been
45
thinking
feet.
for
45.
Yeah, I have been thinking for like minutes. God, what is the one thing that I feel like he's not prepared for? Yeah, this makes sense. He's 60 feet away. What's that concentration for 1 hour? That would make sense. So, yeah, I think I have it. Because I gotta find something ridiculous, right? I think I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
Centered on him.
Okay.
Drop a cow on his head.
And I am dropping 8 horses.
Just like normal horses?
Yeah, because you can get CR 1-4 or lower, and draft horses are that, and I'm summoning 8 horses. Just I'm okay. I'm testing the physics engine, is what I'm doing. I'm summoning 8 horses.
Okay.
Dust. You love me, you respect me.
8. Just like all on top of him?
I'm legitimately, I'm trying to, like, basically horse. I'm trying to push them off if I can, but with horses.
I'd like you to roll me a D8.
Yeah, I'm doing horse beam is what I'm doing.
Horse beam.
You've heard of firebolt. You've heard of.
God damn it!
No. This is, in this case, you did want to roll low.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so...
I'm right next to the edge, Baha.
So, and no, it's not
things for
even.
you.
It's not even that. So 8 horses. I'm bewildered. 8 horses will show up. Sorry. And
How much does a horse weigh, Dust?
2 of them will immediately fall off. And die because they're horses. And then
There's going to be multiple horses just fly by.
I must be off
Wait.
my meds. Where the horses?
it has to say, the summoned creatures are friendly to you. Roll initiative for them. No, they're not rolling in it. They obey any verbal
They
command
weigh
you.
1,000 pounds, Dust. If you need
Why?
that information.
Why does
and by
it
the way-
not say what
and by the
happens
way-
if they're summoned into in a space? This is
And,
unoccupied.
and so basically what I'm doing is Elle goes like screams, "Stop horsing around!" Just
Okay.
fucking launches horses, horse beam.
So. Okay. So.
He has 6 horses land on his head.
So 6 horse. So okay. Dern.
Oh.
I need everyone here to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. You
Okay.
shouldn't make me do that, Dust.
God.
Do I do that again?
Look, you have to understand that when a dangerous wizard is preparing for everything, he's not preparing for the unlikely things.
Oh God. Oh sweet God.
Oh no,
I
Varric, you're actually fine. You didn't have to roll.
Okay.
You're far enough away from this.
Horse beam.
I'm gonna fall off this thing and I'm just gonna die immediately. I'm not gonna get a chance to do shit.
I have. Don't worry. There's a reason why I haven't used my movement and why I use that. Like, you're good.
All right. Well, tell me what you do when Dern immediately gets kicked off.
Well, I am like jumping off and I'm turning into a Quetzalcoatlus.
Ah.
I'm gonna like fly and try to catch him.
All right. Let me. What's a Coloris? So fun fact.
Dern always knew horses would be the end of Dern!
Fun fact about these guys: they do not have a token on Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I wouldn't think a Quetzalcoatl would have a fucking token.
There you go. That way you can control it. I might need to change the stuff. I'm gonna put L just like right over here, and the Quetzalcoatl right there.
Excellent.
Right, it has a fly speed of 80 feet.
Are you able to?
Yep.
Are you able to control the Quetzalcoatl? Let me know if
No.
you can. I can fix it. Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
Should be under.
Yeah, Baja, you definitely are able to reach me.
Yeah, I like I said, I sit here for a while and I just plan things.
House rules, healing variant. No. Come on. NPC. Auto NPC initiative, damage rolls. No. Come on, I've done this before. Do I need to public? Speak as, export, duplicate. God, I love this. I love how great this is. Combat, activate, remove on miss, combat. You've done something I did not expect.
Hey, Dust.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before. That's my favorite thing.
Jesus Christ.
I dropped 8 horses on this man's head.
Also, Dust.
Mm-hmm.
2 horses fell off. There's supposed to be 6 horses there. There's only 5. Where's
There
my
are
next
6.
horse?
There are 6.
Okay. Okay.
Just one horse is on top of the other.
Oh, dude, horse plinko. I got this shit ready.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, you have 80 feet of movement. Where do you want to bring Dern? I'm just gonna drag your thing.
Oh, I'm gonna grab him and then fly up and then telepathically in my head, I'm just gonna go get him and drop him.
Okay, how high do you fly up?
About 30 feet. I don't want to kill Dern.
Alright.
It's fallen a total of like 100 feet at this point.
I'm trying to get you to transfer your movement into falling on top of him. I'm testing physic engines.
Oh my god.
Okay. So,
Dern would technically be a small creature, so I can be in his space.
oh no, absolutely. Hey, I'm not gonna say you can't do that. Alright?
He's going to make me take fall damage because you flew 30 feet in the fucking air, though.
That's okay.
Yeah, I felt like you had something.
Okay.
Dern has this feeble Dern body.
Alright, Dern. You're fallen. What do you do in midair? You're not. I will tell you. You are not at risk at the moment of like falling off the platform when you hit the ground.
Yeah. Okay, so I am falling down. It is my turn officially.
Yeah.
I'd like to wait till I hit the ground to cast the spell.
What would you like to cast? We can.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Oh, there's so much going right in this one circle.
I would like to cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
We are bringing a
Fifth
house
level.
party over here.
Wow.
What is happening?
Okay. So that's a radiant or necrotic.
Radiant.
Okay.
Because we know he's trying to become a lich, so radiant.
Sure. That's actually a wonderful thought. As you're falling, you begin to cast the spell. The radiant energy suffuses. Spirit guardians surround you. Make me a religion check with advantage.
Absolutely. Did you guys know Dern is not that religious?
They fixed it in 2024. They made it so as a thaumaturge you could actually be good at religion as a cleric.
Well, don't worry. I have -1 in religion. Oh, it
Yeah.
didn't work. There we go.
15.
15!
Is what you needed. You think about that. Oh, radiant damage. He's trying to become a lich. You look at him. His eyes look at you from between the pile of horses.
Yeah, he got a bunch of horses dropped on him, Dust. Does he take horse damage?
And you see,
Yeah, where's my?
I'll worry
where's the
about
horse
the horse damage in a moment. And you, Jesus Christ.
Thanks for reminding me, Final.
My name's not Final, but that happens like every day.
You can see
No,
his
I
eyes.
said Final invited me. I'm saying thanks to him.
Oh. You see his eyes, his sallow skin. You remember it. He's not trying to become a lich. He did become a lich.
Yeah. Dern doesn't change his thought, though. He's trying to become a lich. Radiant damage!
100%. I'm just letting
Dern
you know.
Dern is not intelligent enough to realize that.
So, I'm gonna do the thing for the spirit guardians. Go ahead
Yeah.
and take.
I just need my fall damage.
Yeah, take 11 fall damage.
Thank you.
And I will drag the stuff
puts
onto
me
him
at-
because you currently can't see him under the horses. That is a failure. Wonderful.
Hey, he failed. All right, so at 5th level,
5.
that's going to be 5.
Wonderful. All right.
Oh,
How-
I did that backwards as fuck. Hang on.
How high did you drop the horses?
How high
I
up did you
dropped
drop the horses from?
I dropped the horses in like a ladder, so it's horse, Dern.
Sure. From how high up? 30 feet?
Probably like yes, yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. All right. There's 5 of them.
I picked.
There's 6 of them, Dust.
6 of
There's
them.
6 of them. I picked sturdy,
3,
heavy.
And they're-
5.
And they're all of average 1,000 pounds each. So
Okay. He's
Dust, I
taking
was this close to.
much.
Dust, I was this close to choosing flying snakes.
In his prime, literally studying the secrets of the arcane and everything.
and he gets horses dropped on his ass.
Literally had a whole age named after him. This is
No, okay, look, you can act fancy as you want. You are the most intelligent guy you could be until horses are planked into your skull. These are considered the prime of the Bronze Age. I'm just introducing it to him in record time.
So he's never gonna mention this to his kid ever.
Alrighty.
Hold on, attacked by horses.
This is canon now, Final.
So
My
you will see. What's it called? Your turn technically isn't done, Dern, actually. Do you have anything else left?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to figure out what's going on with the horses situation.
I've done the horses. We're gonna worry about the horses
All
a
right,
little bit more in a moment, but
Aaron will end roughly here. Make sure. Okay, you guys are out of range, but the Quetzalcoatlus is also not within range.
yeah.
Like an elk.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to Demonic Cry. And the Demonic Cry was actually Dern screaming about the horses as he fell.
Okay.
So, all my allies within 10 feet of me, and all my allies within 10 feet have advantage against Johann until my next turn.
All right, better question. Are the horses allies?
Hey, guess what? You don't have to worry about that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, all the horses are popping.
All right. So at
I've been horse hidden.
he's gonna do something that I rarely do, but I am gonna do it for this.
There's a smattering of blood around him. Horse blood everywhere.
Dispel horse.
That would be all enemy units. Can I grab Johann Ambergard, please? For the love of God.
Only horse.
Wonderful.
Only horse.
Grab that. I'm gonna deselect you over here because you're the Quetzalcoatl at the moment. Gonna drag this. Did it only do one for all of the horses? Oh, because they're considered enemies. Alright, we're gonna... Actually gonna target everyone. Really? We're gonna... Okay, we're gonna do the horses separately real quick.
Love it. Oh my god.
I was really hoping
All of the
this would
horses
work.
failed, including Johann. He also failed his own spell.
That is insane.
Okay, all of the horses take a little bit of damage, and they all immediately get launched backwards in every direction.
Okay, now we're really getting plinko. Does one bounce across that rock?
Absolutely not.
No.
And then,
How high up does it have to get flown to fucking go through that then?
hey, quite far.
That big guy yeeted.
And I'm actually going to redo all of your guys' saves because I needed to do
These
that.
horses empty.
This horse
Fucking
empty.
funny.
Don't worry, Dust. I
Wow.
failed either way.
I died.
You take a little bit of bludgeoning.
I succeed my con check.
Wow, that's okay.
I
Wonderful.
still have Spirit Guardians.
And you are all knocked prone. The Quetzalcoatl begins to fall. Which doesn't mean a lot. It just means that since you are 30 feet up, you fall, and you're now no longer 30. You're fine.
Dust.
Yeah.
Also, at the start of his turn, make another Wisdom check
Oh, that's not his turn.
for Spirit Guardians. That's not his turn.
No.
How many Paragon actions does this motherfucker
He's
have?
only used 2 so far.
52.
He's used 3 now, Dust.
Oh no, that. Oh well, that was his third right now.
Yeah.
But now it's his turn. He's gonna make the saving throw. What was it? It was
Wisdom.
wisdom. Gotcha. Oh, whoops. Need to deselect all his guys.
It is a
Did you know that it could have been-
DC 19 Wisdom check.
It's a fail.
Here's
Have
a
some
crazy
damage.
one. It could have been 8 Hadrosauruses.
There we are. Alrighty.
His movement is also halved.
Oh, I see. Wonderful. He is going to. Yeah, I think he's gonna do that. He is immediately going to move fly this way. You can make an opportunity attack if you want.
It will be at disadvantage because I am prone.
This is true.
Won't it?
He's gonna
Can
go
I
right
do
here.
it too?
Yeah,
I will try
yeah.
anyway.
They're both at disadvantage because they're prone, but
Let me see.
it's a miss.
17. Okay, so his AC is higher than 17.
Much.
I will. It has to be. If I use a spell as a warcaster, it has to be a spell that targets him.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
It'll be at disadvantage no matter what, so you can use ranged if you want. Or you could just do Agonizing Blast.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's true.
not
I'll just do
Agonizing
it.
Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
do.
Go ahead. I think you have
Eldritch.
2 at level 10? Or is it 3?
His will actually be straight because he has advantage on him.
Oh yeah.
So you'll need to select to give
I
yourself
do-
advantage to roll it straight.
Yeah. I actually believe it would still be at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack when he was right next to him. He's got 2 disadvantages and 1 advantage on him.
So still at disadvantage. So
Yeah.
deselect it. Alrighty, I will cast it. Then.
I believe you have 2, if I'm correct? Or is it 3 at level 10?
I have 2.
Okay,
Yes.
one more.
Alright, and one more.
Doom, doom.
Okay.
Fumble.
Swings and shots shoot outwards as he stands over here. Flies over here.
He stances up.
And he says, all of this, it's just so futile. Don't you agree? And he's going to point a hand outwards as the electricity begins to shoot from his fingertips, and you watch as above a bit of that meteor shoots down far quicker than everything else. And as it shoots down, it slams around Johann, moves around him, and fires outwards in a cone this way. It's about 90 feet, but, you know, you get the point.
Ooh.
It gets all of us, basically.
Yeah.
Probably
So,
a horse too.
yeah, some of the horses that are still falling.
Knight the horse.
Alrighty.
Horses are following you. You can't keep going for them.
Oh, good. We all failed.
Wonderful.
Well, the DC's 24. I think it was. Yeah.
Nat 20 wouldn't have even saved us. Yeah, because
Alrighty.
Mr. Moore got a 20 and failed.
So,
Oh, what the?
That's a lot of damage.
So, almost all of you would immediately fall unconscious. How much health did the Quetzalcoatl have? 30? So, 78, what's 30? 48. So you're at 48 wound. I'll put you there. However, for Dern and Marabella, because of what...
I'll put my... Yeah, there we go.
Dern...
All right, yeah.
Not Dern. Winnis, on the other hand, falls unconscious.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
So I turned back, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Let me actually slam you in there. You shouldn't be over there. You're right here.
Am I able to steal the action?
Anyone can.
I was also going to ask that.
Let's see. I don't think that was his action. Does he have any bonus actions? Let me see. Okay. No, I don't.
I'm still prone.
You are not anymore. Oh, wait.
I would still be
You're
prone.
supposed to be still prone. Yeah.
I'm in disguise.
You're in disguise. I will say you getting you were prone, but no longer. I will say because you got unbirded. All right. Which one of you would like to steal? I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves about that.
I feel like you might be able to set things up for me better. Where you just
I planned on healing everyone.
okay. I'm not against that. I'm gonna try to get rid of them.
That sounds lovely. Okay. I will steal first then.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Hello, my good friend Dust. I'm sorry to everybody that didn't get a chance to attack him yet, but I kind of need to heal all of you fuckers. So, Mass Cure Wounds! My second 5th level spell slot going to a good thing.
I will modify your cure wounds a bit for the better.
Okay, I will wait.
Because I have grown to
Mass
love this
Cure Wounds
version of
is
the
very
spell so much that I don't like the other version of it.
The old...
So we will use the new one.
Very well. Improved Mass Cure Wounds!
It's pretty good. Everyone, you feel the healing begin to wash over you. Winnis, you wins. Winnis, you wake up.
Winnis wins. Winnis whinges.
All of you are feeling a little bit better, but getting blasted by that certainly didn't feel good.
Alright,
And you can also stand up if you want.
yeah, I would like to stand up. There's 15 feet. Can I get there? Oh, that's very interesting information. Dust, please make another wisdom saving throw for him. Oh wait, no, I lost it. Never mind. I lost it. I took too much damage.
Yeah, that's right.
And I went unconscious, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So I have a bonus action left.
You would have never went unconscious. You think would have saved you.
No,
That is true, but I still took too much damage.
Still took way too much.
Uh,
What is it? You would have to be... Yeah, you would need to get like a 36 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Something
no,
like
I
that.
I cannot roll that high. Yeah, and unfortunately, resistance is an action, not a reaction.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have given myself resistance to any of the damage.
Let me go ahead and... I don't think you're going to be doing this, but I will go ahead and also update your mass healing word.
Well, yeah, I don't have any more 5th level spell slots.
Mass Healing Word's a bonus, is a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, yeah, 3rd level. There it is, yeah. Do I have any bonus actions I can do?
Just Mass Healing Word, I think. But I'm looking just in case. Spiritual Weapon as well.
Oh, yeah! I can cast Spiritual Weapon now, because I don't have concentration on Spirit Guardians.
It's actually the 2014 version. You could just do it. It doesn't require concentration at all.
Oh, that's even better. Yes, we're going to cast Spiritual Weapon Dust.
Absolutely.
We're going to put it right next to him.
Absolutely. It's just kind of floating there. We're just gonna keep in mind that it's right here. Go ahead and do the attack roll against him.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything from it. Yep, cool. Plus 11 to hit. That's a 12.
Oh boy. That is not hit.
That wasn't me making that attack, so I didn't have advantage on him, unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta clear myself off a spell slot. I just cast that normally, so 2nd level. Yeah, that's my stuff right there.
Absolutely.
Eeny, meeny, miny. We'll go with L.
L. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I have a mic peaking situation right now, so I've just been doing it that way to
All good.
make the stream bearable. Thank God I picked a race that can fly.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are we high up? Like, is this like high up?
You are constantly being raised. When you look around for a moment, you think you see the ground, like a little bit over here, and you realize that's just more of the city that's been raised. You don't even know how high you are right now, but you are definitely high.
Come on, high.
It seems like the gravity around here has also been affected to make sure that because you're flying, you're not immediately plummeting down as it's rising.
Well, he's well within range. Kind of. What's smarter or stupider? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It is my goal here to polymorph him
Okay.
into a rat.
I was really hoping you'd say horse.
Into a horse. No, that would
I-
make him slightly useful.
Yeah, he could drop on somebody's head.
Right.
Damn.
That's good. He failed.
You want him to fail.
Oh, he failed. I thought I failed.
No.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Oh my God, he's a rat. He's a falling rat.
A rat. Okay. Very well. So, in that case, we enter something else. He turns into a rat. This does just happen. And immediately after this moment, as the magic begins to affect him, he will look at you, and right before he changes, he will say, I see. You've come terribly prepared with your ludicrousness. Very well.
That's what I
You've
am.
earned yourself a single moment of peace. When I get back up here, all of you will die. And he will turn into a rat and then fall.
plummet.
And what you know,
I like to read it. He goes, all of you done.
Yeah. What you know with how the spell works is that if he takes any damage whatsoever, he will revert to his old form. Meaning, the second he hits the ground, he will become Lord Johann Ambergard again, and he will teleport back up here. But you have bought everyone like a second, like a free round, basically.
Okay. Yeah, because I did that with the intent to do something. I was just trying to get rid of him.
Absolutely.
All right, so we all have a free round to prepare, basically.
Essentially. Yeah.
I've been talking, but does anyone else want the the beginning of the order there Because I have.
Well, something to think of. All of you can see this, but Varric specifically, you look and watch this happen. There's all this chaos that's been going on. Even though he's a rat, even though he's gone at this moment, the ritual is still continuing. Nothing is stopping this. You can look to the sky, and you see that it's coming. And so, I give all of you a choice in this moment. A free round has been granted to you. And you can do one of two things. You can run. There's a lot of magical potential here, a lot of things that could be done. Teleportation magic, flying, anything. You can run, you can teleport, you can go as far and as fast as you can, and you can get out of here alive. Or you can stay. You can stay, and even though you know, looking up at this thing, you cannot stop it, you can try. So,
Dust, I would like to try divine intervention.
all right. In that case, I will go around. You don't have to answer right now. To each one of you, to ask that question, figure out what you'll be doing. And because I think it will be the most dramatic, I'm going to ask Varric last. Just letting you know now, final.
Thank you.
I summon
Sure.
Lunanora to stop them here.
Dern, you immediately begin to pray to your goddess. If there was any time for some kind of divine intervention, it would be now. You have made your choice. You're going to stay, and you're going to try. Roll me a D100.
Oh, I need a 10 or lower.
Oh. So
Holy
close.
shit.
That was so close.
That would have been incredible. Just here comes fucking Lunanora.
Yeah.
If you think you could take a synaptic static, I can minus. I think I could do a minus 10 to it. That roll.
What?
Yeah, that's what synaptic.
Synaptic
Read,
static.
read the full ability, please. Because
Yeah.
I bet most of the time those don't affect D100 rolls.
Yeah.
After fail, its roller rolls. Oh wait, it's a D6.
And it
So,
also
never mind.
is for attack rolls and ability checks as well as Constitution saving throws for major concentration.
That is
damn it.
yeah. This is
Not
neither
this
one
at
of those.
Can he
Dern-
take a point of exhaustion? Because it would be cool.
That's interesting. Dern, you call out to your goddess as it begins to move. The space around you, the moon tries to shine through the clouds. It doesn't quite make it. I will grant you something if you are willing to push yourself.
Oh. Yeah, Dern would be trying everything he can at this point.
Okay. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you to roll a d8 to try,
Yep.
and every number that you roll on a d8 will lower the roll by that amount. Every time you roll a d8, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, so how many points of exhaustion is it to kill me? Is it 6 or 5?
It's 6.
6,
You can do
okay.
it one at a time. You can absolutely
So I can do
one
it-
at a time.
I can do it a maximum of 6 times.
Yes, you can do it a
But
maximum
two-
of 5 times because the
Well,
sixth time
no.
you will just. I guess it does kill you, but it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but
All right.
at that point, if it goes through, the divine
Yeah.
intervention will still happen.
Absolutely.
So a point of exhaustion per d8. Yeah, we'll try it.
All right.
4.
Okay, that's 4.
14.
So 14. I have 1 point of exhaustion. I don't know how to mark that on here. Not that it's going to matter.
I'll
Dust.
take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Again, second point of exhaustion. That's 10.
Exactly. All right.
I have
Let
2
me-
points of exhaustion.
So, what that means, something that you should keep in mind. I believe
Yeah, let me-
your speed is halved. Yes, your speed
No,
is halved.
Dern isn't running
and
anyway.
You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
on all ability checks, but not attack rolls.
Not attack rolls. I just
That's
sorry.
a separate one.
Funniest message in the chat. Just got back. This doesn't look good. I
No,
love
really?
you. Yeah, I love you. You're doing great work,
I know
buddy.
what it
Yeah,
does.
disadvantage
I love
and
you.
halved speed. So my speed
Yeah.
is 15 right now. Got it.
You begin to push and move and try to part the clouds. A single strand of moonlight begins to poke through and illuminate everything around you. What do you ask her specifically to do?
Hmm. Assistance in the permanent destruction of Johann.
Okay. I think there is a brief moment of conversation between the two of you. Not in words, but just in ideas shared between the two of you. Have you seen Adventure Time? I hate that I'm having to pull this.
Yes, I have seen Adventure Time.
Have you seen
Dust.
the finale? Have you seen the finale of Adventure Time, I should say?
I have.
You remember that scene where she's asking the crown things over and over again and getting like a nothing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is beginning to happen. You ask for the destruction of Johann, and you get back a negative. For some reason, that is impossible for Lunaror to do at this moment. What do you ask next?
Oh,
So
yeah.
she cannot destroy him herself. That makes sense because he's a lich. The location and how to destroy his phylactery.
The location, how to destroy the phylactery. Your moonlight glows on the crystal next to you. But when you ask how to destroy it, you get a negative. She can't destroy it. And any magic powerful enough, she doesn't think any of you possess. Not in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you ask?
Safety for the rest of Dern's friends.
That. There's silence as moonlight glows everywhere, and suddenly, I'll count this as one. One of the runes, the three on the edges, begins to shift and change. The moonlight presses against it, and the carvings change color from a red to a blue, a fluorescent blue. And it also changes. Please change color. I beg you. I beg you. We'll just do this again. There it is.
That one.
It also changes the shape of the rune, a shape that some of you recognize from the laboratory. It's the astral plane rune. And when it does, space begins to warp around all of you a little bit. And you start to see glimpses of the astral plane. The sky of clouds and stars turns for just a moment. It flickers into the astral plane. An idea crosses your mind. You can't stop the meteor. You can't kill Johann.
And we
But-
can't destroy his phylactery.
You can't destroy his phylactery. But maybe you can just move everything else somewhere else. Dern, that is your turn. It will go around a little bit.
That doesn't even use any of my actions or anything, Dust. It just says I can do it.
I believe it is an action, if I remember correctly.
It does not say,
Are you
so I do
serious?
not know.
Oh my god.
It does not say it uses an action or a bonus action or anything.
The DM chooses any nature of the effect. I'm gonna say it takes an action.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go around. Is that you, Hawk? Would you like to go?
Yes, I would.
Hawk. Winnis, you stand up, you look around, and you see all this chaos. Your mask, the gems of your god. In mere moments, Johann will return and kill, likely you and everyone else here. You have your choice. What do you choose?
Question.
Yeah.
Do you think Wynn's would Wynn think he has at least a minute to
At
talk
least.
to his god?
At least a minute to talk to your god. I don't
Like,
think-
basically, it's how far did he fall? Because teleportation does have a limit.
I
Yeah.
think I think we're existing in a space where time is being a little like funky. I would be okay like, if you want to talk to your god, you can.
Alright, I will do that then. As a warlock at past 9th level, I get to immediately succeed the saving throw. Yes.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Nameless one, what do you want me to do here?
There is. Oh. Oh God. Winnis, you have served this god for an incredibly long amount of time. You have embodied them. You have helped them and the other followers. You've done everything in your power to serve this higher thing for any reason, really. So it baffles you when you call out to it, when you ask it for help, for any guidance, for any sort of direction at all with what to do, and it chooses not to respond.
Fucked up.
Typical. He will stand and look and see if he can a sort of an attempt to remove his mask.
Sure. You can immediately stagger forward, place your hand on the mask, and begin to pull. But there's other magic at play here. You've seen it, the thing connecting all the rocks together. It's gravity is holding it in place. This is beyond strength. No being could possibly pry this away.
Okay. Are you running, Dern?
Dern is probably still mid attempting to speak to Lunenora at this point.
Light is beginning to shed. You haven't
It hits the
known-
crystal. It hits the platform.
You haven't known Dern for a terribly long time, but you can tell that they are praying to a god, and that god has answered.
Alrighty. I guess we can all go together. Winds will say as putting on one of his masks that he has, but no, this one doesn't have a gem inside it. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else I can do. I would actually like to recharge use a spell slot to recharge the Awaken Mind.
All right.
And then recharge that spell slot with my Rod of a Warlock.
Alrighty.
Not great. And that'll be my turn.
Absolutely. I look at Marabella. This is far more than you signed up for. A simple investigation, nothing greater than that. You can still faintly hear the panic screams of everyone beneath you. Maybe you're panicked yourself. So, what do you do? Do you stay or do you go?
He's gonna stay. She ain't gonna go down. She don't wanna fall. She is going to glance around and then,
I will say, real quick, anyone who does want to go, Winds can freely cast Levitate on them, and then cancel it, and they'll safely float to the bottom.
what else I looked at? I looked at something.
I don't know.
I'm looking for it. She just wanted to dance. She doesn't know what she's doing anymore. This girl just wants to go and dance.
girl trying to get some money to go to her dance academy, and she ended up finding a lynch casually on a Tuesday. Also, she's level 10, so that's very funny to me that she made it to level 10 with just the desires to be a dancer.
She just wants to dance, man!
Perform
It's a
the
level
your
10
way.
adventurer.
Mm. Okay. What's the chances that putting a telepathic bond would be useful between us all for that wonderful man?
It wouldn't work on wines.
It wouldn't work on who?
It wouldn't
Wines.
work on wines.
On wine? Oh, yeah. But it would work on everyone else.
Who is Wines?
Wines,
Hawk.
Yeah,
Wow!
Hawk's character.
Hawk's character! I was like, who the hell who's Wines?
It
Oh my
would
gosh.
allow you to speak to everyone very openly and
Yeah.
freely, even in chaos. It, opening up that kind of magical link could allow for other things as well. If you want to do something creative with it, you can.
She's gonna glance and hope that they're all going to willingly agree to it and do it then. Does she have to ask them? I hope she doesn't have to ask them
No,
before
yeah.
just doing it. It says it's willingly. If they're all willingly inside, probably good.
Yeah. You will cast Rary's telepathic bond, and everyone except for Wins will be able to speak telepathically with one another.
Okay.
I
I don't
already
know what
had
else to
that.
do.
It's all right.
Did you? Did you already use that?
No.
No. I just have it.
Like
Oh.
telepathy.
But for
just
me
pass
only.
telepathy.
For me only. Yeah.
Well, now everyone has it. Haha.
Yeah.
You've taken away my special thing. You will be a horse.
What?
Dern
That's
asks friends to
crazy.
shut up so Dern can pray.
Marabella,
No.
you will cast
Yes.
Rary's telepathic bond. You feel the magic reach out. You're connected with all these people. It seems, at least in some respect, you've made the choice to stay. Is that all you would like to do for this turn?
Yes, that's all I can think of doing.
That's all right. I'll go over to L. L. Everything around you is falling
Yeah.
apart. This is the most unnatural thing you have ever seen in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly, you can turn into anything you want. Getting away for you in comparison to everyone else is actually quite simple. Do you run away or do you stay?
So, Dern is trying to make a portal? Is that what is happening here?
It's not just Dern. I will tell you something that Dern can communicate if you'd like. The idea that Ludinor is presenting is that if you change these, you can teleport all of this to the astral plane. The city, the meteor, everything.
We can't stop it. We can just move it.
So what if we take Bikini Bottom and we put her somewhere else? Okay, yeah, I got it. The Galactus strategy, I see.
Lunanora had to explain it very slowly to Dern.
Is he the only? Is it just her that can change the things, or?
Generally speaking, you don't know, but I will say, you don't think so. This guy made them. You guys read the journal. You saw how to change the runes from one thing to another. She just did it free without a check, because she's a goddess. You think that you could probably, I was gonna say easily, but not easily. You could change the runes with enough effort.
Yeah, So L here has not stopped thinking about just the people. L cares deeply about nature in general, but they are an anthropologist at heart, right? Like that's their whole thing. They came to this plane because people intrigued them. Conceptually, the idea of just letting a bunch of them die this way without the chance of at least preserving things doesn't feel right. So I am obviously going to wait until other things are done because I don't want to pop the concentration early.
Sure.
But when I have the chance to, like when I think, like I kind of like mathematically counting how long they think it would fall, and what he would need for the teleport. The moment they think that they have the perfect time to, I am going to burn a 5th level spell slot to do Wrath of Nature.
Got you.
But I'm sort of planning on using it instead of like doing a bunch of restraining or things like that. I want to use it to try to control the vines to start moving the rocks and things to change the runes.
Absolutely. On which one?
I'll do the furthest one because I have 120 feet that I can do it.
Absolutely. You hold out your hand, you begin muttering to yourself, waiting for the right moment, waiting. You've chosen to stay as the meteor hurtles ever closer. Sister Morg. I don't know why Sister Morg came here to witness. However, Sister Morg is no longer witnessing. She is experiencing. She is a part of this. What does she do?
Sister Morg takes a moment to look around herself. At least it's believed that she's looking. She takes a moment and hesitantly removes her mask for a moment. To those who are around and those who are watching, you see that her face is rather young, that being of half-elf, or, if you, a bit more precisely, half-drow. She reaches into her hood and pulls out a rather long pipe before taking a very long drag of it. Exhaling, a form of a creature slowly appears, that creature being of a rather small minotaur before it becomes an ordinary puff of smoke. She's not aware of why it took that form, but she's understands that there's a reason for it. She She slips back her sleeve a bit before slowly but surely conjuring a handheld eldritch cannon into from her hand of metal and bronze. She's ready to fight. Whatever is going to happen might happen.
Absolutely. Are you holding any actions? Are you casting any spells?
Hold on, let me grab it. I had it, and then I lost it. Where are you?
There's like 2 forms the Eldritch Cannon can take or something.
Yes, it can take.
It's just flamethrower, force ballista, or protector.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to conjure up the Eldritch Cannon of a protector. And each creature of my choice Within 10 feet of its number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 and my intelligence. So
That would be.
So
I believe
1 moment.
it also gets improved later because I wrote down 2d8 instead.
Yes.
Nice one there, Baha.
What the heck is over?
That's
What
good.
the heck?
Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, right.
I like
Only
being
I can
dramatic.
read it.
Yeah. I don't want to get a translation. No, I will.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, yeah, I mean it is. It's a nice
druidic.
written thing, and I was like, oh, it's druidic. Okay, that's why he said
That is not druidic. That is keyboard smash.
Is that? Does it look
Wipe it.
really,
Never-
really weird?
Ignore that.
Yeah.
Oof. It's-
Except for Dern and Ellie,
Except for
who are
Dern.
out of range.
My bad.
No, all good.
Y'all are fine.
I'll add them. All right. You project a arcane word over everyone around you, which then leaves us to Varric. Varric, you are standing here staring up and outwards at the meteor hurtling downwards. You look down at the city below, a place you had sworn to protect, and you know now in this moment. And yet, as you look around in the despair, 5 people who you've barely ever known, who don't even know the city, never lived here, they are staying and are trying to protect it. So what do you do?
Varric's always a critical man, trying to understand what's happening before it does. This time he failed, clearly. Feels that weight on his shoulders. Feels a little bit lighter knowing that there's all of these wonderful people, regardless of who they are or where they came from, willing to stand for the city. He looks through his spellbook momentarily. And he realizes that he has to stay, it's not a choice. He thinks carefully about his family, about Her Majesty, about the son of the man that he's currently fighting and attempting to stop. And as he's looking down amidst the chaos, he looks off towards a forest north of the city, north of the kingdom. And he'll just say, "It's up to you now. I trust you." And with that, he's going to see that his allies have begun affecting the other runes, and we're going to create a wall of stone in between the platform that I'm currently on to the last rune.
Absolutely. The wall will shoot outwards, creating a bridge between the two. You can just walk freely from here.
And
run over
he'll
the
look
rune.
down and pour every ounce of magic that he has into this to convert it, to do whatever it takes to try and rescue the city, rescue its people, rescue Her Majesty, to give everyone else another chance.
All right. Make me an Arcana check.
Natural 20!
That's where you're supposed to get one of those.
Yep.
That is exactly when you're
That is
supposed
exactly
to get
when
one
you're
of those.
supposed to get one of those.
Oh god.
That's fucking grand.
Varric shoots out stone pillars and runs across them to the other side and immediately begins inscribing, pulls out various arcane tools, cutting and pulling away at various different runes, changing its shape. L. The time's up. You know the spell is, but you are also going to add your wisdom. So you have
Cool.
you have a +5 to it.
Hell yeah. Arcana verified roll.
+5. 13.
13.
A telepathic connection between everyone. Marabella, you see as L begins to strain and pull, attempting to organize the runes across the way, but they just can't quite do it. They can't quite make it. Marabella, you never used your bonus action. Would you like to give
Bonus action?
L a bardic inspiration?
Yes.
What do
Yeah,
you say?
Oh!
Yeah.
Fuck!
That's all right. It begins to shift
I say,
and
oh
turn.
shit!
The runes still
Apparently-
begin to shift and turn. You're on the right track. You're just not quite there. Yeah.
Can I guidance myself?
That would take. You can't guidance because
Shit.
it's
Guidance
action.
is an action.
Guidance is action. Yeah.
That's okay though.
There is an individual who can add +4 to your roll.
That is true. Sister Morg, you look over. You see the straining. You understand what he's doing. What they're doing. Do you use your what's it called?
Flash of
Flash of
Genius.
Your
Genius.
flash of genius.
Yes.
+4.
Immediate yes.
That is 9. Oh no, not that.
It is just
Yeah.
a straight
Yeah,
+4.
It's just 4.
9.
Okay.
You had a 9 +5 puts you at 14. +4 is 18, which beats it.
Not bad, y'all. Not bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Moving and pulling at the runes, we see on each side, to the right, a goddess. In the middle, we see 3 individuals working together, magic pulling and cracking away at the stone, forming the proper shape. On the other side, we see a single person, a man he's sworn to protect, alongside 4 people who never made that oath. 5 people that never made that oath to begin with. And all of you at the same time cut and pull through it, and the runes shift and change to something else.
where's our blue glowing? I feel like new pulse.
I guess I could make it glow. Well, actually, that's a good point. As all of this happens, Johann reemerges at the center. He teleports, flies upward, shooting through the clouds, and he looks around at everything, and he looks at all of you individually with a flickering hatred in his eyes. And he says, "What are you doing? What could you possibly be doing?"
Stopping you.
And
Wait,
oh, please.
it's like we're just dying with style.
I think I liked you better as a rat.
Sorry, it's gonna get dark for a moment.
It does.
Yeah.
I would like to use my bonus action to move the spiritual weapon and hit him like a fly swatter.
Dunk. Dunk. Frying pan to the skull.
I've checked. He's barely within range.
Half the man that your son currently is. He's standing for what's remaining and its people, making up for the loss of yourself and many others.
His head will
If
snap.
anything,
Continue.
you're nothing more than the sum of this project, that call it. And he'll stand up at this point, dusting his hands off as he's finished the rune,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll just kind of say, "At this point, or you can leave."
He looks, his head snaps towards you. He smiles and says, "You're right. I am not half a man." Upwards and begins to cast magic. and a brawl transpires between all of you, spells firing left and right. A spiritual weapon comes closer and closer, and the clouds part. And where there once was ground and where there once was sky, there is now the astral sea, and in between all of that of Reddenborough. No longer where it once was. A moment, a well-placed spell at the right time shoots into him, and something within his magic, the ritual hasn't worked, he was unstable to begin with, something goes wrong. Words, in a furious, devastating explosion. Now, I'm going to target you all as you enter the astral plane. I'm going to hit you with this damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. That's funny. Each of you to make me a wisdom saving throw. A 26. 17. A 10. A 15.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So
Plus
funny.
9
it's
and I get
okay.
a 1.
It's okay. It's
Plus
okay. We
9
both
and
got
I
a
get a
10.
1. Yeah, but you got a 10 because you could only roll what you get. I'm a plus 9 in this.
We got a 10 together. It's okay.
So funny.
Dern.
Mm-hmm.
The explosion happens, furious light erupts from the center, everyone instinctually covers their eyes. A millisecond later, time stops for you. And you see, from the light, a wisp, an aurora, the figure of a woman with long hair, 2 stars for eyes, stares at you. You asked for them to be protected.
Dern believes so.
I cannot save you, if that is the case. Is this still your wish?
Dern will nod and return his moon scythe to Lunanora.
I see. She will hold it, and you will watch as streams of iridescent green and yellow and red pour down where her eyes are, and she says, "You will make the most brave constellation, little one." And Dern,
Nah, I eat that shit.
you will die.
Nah, I eat that shit. Fuck you, Dust. Death Ward.
It will...
You take the damage again.
We'll move around.
Ugh.
L, you
Mhm.
keep your mind intact. You've practiced. You understand how these things work. The explosion begins to happen. The light covers you for a moment. And you see 2 realities facing you.
Mhm.
Whatever this is, it will do one of 2 things. It will kill you, erase you. Every single part of you will be gone. If you embrace it, that is. If you fight against it, if you accept the small bit of help that can be provided, it won't kill you, but it will shatter you. Whoever you were might be lost, maybe not forever, but it will be lost. Your mind will be broken, and you will most likely have to spend a very long time, years, centuries, potentially, searching for who you are. But you will be alive. What do you choose?
Do I think that other people are also going to go through this?
I think you do. And I think with your understanding of nature, the give and take of everything, you know that while it might be different for everyone, this help that's being provided, whatever it is, the less people that use it, the more powerful it will be.
Would there be... I mean, I seek both realities and neither are good. Would there be any way that if someone else took it, that I could use the last of what I have to use reincarnate just for one person and just take it?
You wish to cast the spell reincarnate in your last moments. You will die no matter what, but if someone else dies, they will come back in some way.
Correct.
Is there any particular person you cast that on? Or do you want me to decide?
This is just Elle throwing that into reality.
All right. You feel, no, other people can use it. All this magic that's here concentrates into one final blast. A shooting star in a random direction, hoping to land somewhere to save someone. But not yourself. You die.
Wait, question. Do they take that damage?
I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
I should have turned...
Don't worry.
Yeah?
Don't worry.
Yeah. Go, okay.
Marabella. You feel the light begin to wash over you, first of the explosion and then of a goddess. One that you may have never heard of, but one that's present in the moment. I think for Marabella, there isn't a choice of whether or not she lives or dies. I think she is certain in her mind that this will be death. That is the choice that she made. But she doesn't have to die being quiet. If there was an idea, a single sentence, something that she can throw out into the world in this terribly magical space, in the astral sea, something that might become real someday, something that could be made manifest later, a legacy that could be traced back to her, maybe not. What does she say?
So I could throw out an item?
You want to throw out an item?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god.
So I have a figure of wondrous power, a marble elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I want to throw out my...
You throw a figurine outwards. What is this elephant named?
Oh
Horse.
shit, I had a...
Or if you had something else.
His name is Horse, actually. No,
His name
no,
is-
an elephant named Horse.
It's just confirming that Maribel doesn't know what an elephant was.
Yes,
It's a big
actually,
horse.
she didn't know what an
This-
elephant was. She
That's
thought
so
it was
funny.
a horse, and then
This is
reality
the
was...
worst version of if you give a mouse a cookie. If an elephant is named horse.
No, I think this is a great idea. This is great.
She's not the brightest bulb, okay? She thought it was a horse.
The elephant will go out between space, begin to pull around you for a moment as you cast this outwards. The reincarnate spell is one that is typically used to make someone into a humanoid, but it was rushed, and everything around you is extremely chaotic and awful. Do you allow yourself, maybe not you, maybe your spirit, your personality, a part of you, to be reincarnated with the elephant named Horse?
Yeah.
And Dust, I thought you were just gonna roll and pick somebody at random for reincarnate. This shit's crazy.
You're the goddamn funniest person in the fucking world, Doug.
Why Legit, Dust could have just rolled on people who chose to die and one of them would get reincarnated, but this is way better.
Yeah.
No, he gives the option for Avery to become an elephant named Horse.
Yeah.
They could have also just used the power of Lunanora to live.
It's true. There's more.
That
to
is
it.
also an option.
Worse.
There's more to it. Trust me. I'm keeping that in mind.
Yeah, they'll be alive.
Marabella, what you were, what you are, a dancer, an artist, a bard. In this moment, it dies. So, I will move on to winds. You stand facing this, the explosion. And I think this is a little bit different for you specifically. Behind you is the highest conglomeration of your patron's power that has ever been manifested in so many years that no one could possibly document it. And it's going to die. And you, holding its last vestiges, will die as well. And in some way, I'll let you decide whether it's vindictive, vengeful, humorous. Maybe it's somber or just familiar. You know that the god of destruction, an elder god, the nameless one, is going to die with you, a random person. So, I will ask, as the magic of your god and Lunanora wraps around you, do you take in the protection, or do you simply accept oblivion?
Huh. Right, this is a tough one. I think that there'd be a moment where he would look around him, seeing this, having lived for as long as he has, and having served his god, having him not answer him. That's crazy. But also realizing that he's not exactly a normal follower, that he's not even really a person. Seeing his oblivion, seeing his fate, it kind of brings him a sigh of relief that finally I get to stop working. But then he'll turn to Dern to see his lifeless body there, and it'll kind of feel soured, ruined, not
I
quite.
got fucking misted. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's no lifeless body. It's just nothing.
Or to
He
where
got ash.
Pompeii Ash, baby.
basically.
I don't feel so good, Mr.
Not the
Stark.
ash baby.
Pompeii Ash Kobold.
Stop.
Say I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, in Dern's voice.
Dern doesn't feel so good, wins.
Stop.
This oblivion coming towards him, something that he's always dreamt about, but it just doesn't feel right. It's not what it's supposed to be. So he will accept Dern's gift.
The light of Lunanora will wrap around you, and in the split moment of time will carry you somewhere else. Somewhere in the astral plane, far away, but to safety. And you will live somewhere else. Sister Morg.
I can't see.
I know.
Yeah, it's because your token got deleted. You're not here anymore.
Sister Morg. The light explodes outwards. Death is imminent. That protection that was around I'll never get it right. Is unfortunately not favored to you any longer. You see a sound approaching you swiftly. Does Sister Mork do anything? Or does she embrace the silence?
Since being in this group and even walking amongst many different travels, she says one, I let silence take me now.
And so, as it connects, you will be silent. Varric, you watch as the light pushes out. You're just a little bit further away than everyone else. You see it overtake everyone one by one. Winnis disappears. In this brief moment, you are alone. Your magical capabilities enlighten you to the fact that this explosion, the meteor is still there. Some destruction is going to occur, but not everyone will die. They will be in the astral plane. The creatures of there might pick them off one by one, or maybe the people will adapt, you don't know. What is Varric thinking in this moment?
Varric is, for the first time in a very long time, at peace. He's looking around, and I believe that you described that we're now essentially within the astral plane.
Yes, an instantaneous shift. What once was a red sky full of clouds and lightning, and the destroyed crater beneath you, cracks and fissures in the earth, is now just vast, open stars and sky.
He's gonna gaze out across the stars and their beauty and take them in. Take a moment to himself. Kind of has this moment where he gets and his final words will be, "It's in your hands now, little light."
And so,
And he will accept oblivion.
except, as oblivion takes most of you, some of you shattered, using your last amount of energy to cast a spell, holding on to yourself little by little. Some of you putting a part of yourself out into the nowhere. Some of you returning to your goddess. A final brave deed completed. Oh, I should do this really quick. No, that's even more than that.
How much help did this fucker have?
He had a lot.
Dust really didn't want us to beat him in the first round.
That's true. He actually had more. He started with like 450, and when I was making a sheet, I lowered it to 254.
Damn.
Yeah, he really didn't want us to kill him in the first round.
So we move away. From an outside perspective, we see someone milling about in the tree line, his hand against a tree, the other against his head, as he stares on in horror, as from his perspective, a meteor pierces through the clouds, and where there once was the city of Reddenborough, there is now a crater. Then he runs. Two of you accepted oblivion as it was. Allowed it to come to you, the silence and all, the peace and all. And yet, you feel somewhere deep in the astral sea, a name in a book burn away into nothing. Sister Mork and Varric Cross, you will sitting in the ruins of Reddenborough, some others alive as well, in the astral sea. And hanging above you, perpetually stuck in where it is a massive meteor that will never find purchase in where it was meant to be. And that is where we're going to end our one shot.
I thought you were gonna say an elephant and horse.
You see an 11s, you see a horse. You see a horse.
Horse.
I knew
Now-
getting the gift protectors was a good idea.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
6 minutes making a bunch of memes. You're welcome.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You may have them now.
Oh, lovely.
That was awesome. Thank you again, Dust.
God.
Of course.
Yeah. You open your eyes. What?
And that was only part 1.
Yeah, you forgot about that. You forgot about that spell you had on you still, huh?
Dude.
And now my favorite one of all the ones that I made. I now present my final one. My final meme I just made.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
Draft horse token.
Oh man. No, it was not quite a TPK. Sorry. No, it was not quite a TPK.
Baller
people
Lions
did
turn
live.
doesn't feel so
I'm
good.
going back in
But-
time to the first round of the combat, and I realized that I had silvery barbs, and I could have tried to stop him from taking the mask.
Oh, that's crazy.
I also had silvery barbs and could have done that.
So
I-
I like the baller lines one. That's my
Raptor
favorite.
bite.
I'm so glad mine is there.
I
Yeah, I let
was-
silence take me now. Joke's on you, fucker. You're still alive.
Now Wins is gonna
It's
have
in
to
your
rebuild
hands now,
all-
little light. Joke's on you, fucker. You're still alive.
Now Wins has to rebuild his entire religion.
Lions
Oh,
is
funny.
so far away too, and that's the funniest fucking part.
Wins is on the moon.
So
Said.
if it
I-
wasn't obvious, by the way, when Final ordered this one shot, he was like, "Can I ask for an ending?" And I said, "Well, no. Typically, you can't ask for endings because we can't make the outcomes. You guys determine the outcome in the session." And he was like, "I want everyone to lose." And I was like, "Well, I've never gotten that."
Well, joke's on you, Final. Only 3 of us lost.
And
Yeah.
Jokes on me.
Technically only 2. Only me and Elle died. Everyone
Yeah.
else is technically still alive.
Yeah.
I'm an elephant.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I think I lost still.
No, that's a victory in itself.
Actually, technically, Elle would be
Wait, but
alive.
here's the. But
Mhm.
Because
Uh,
Elle never used their one thing. They just got knocked
Because
out
I was
of a
like,
wild.
because I was a Quetzalcoatl, yeah.
yeah.
You just got knocked out of a wild shape.
The only reason why it didn't work for Elle is because I gave Elle the choice of do something and die or don't.
My personal belief is that because their name is so long, he fucked it up. While writing
He
it.
That's
misspelt
actually
it.
so funny.
Yeah, because
Misspelled it.
Actually,
because
wait, hold on. I'm almost certain that's correct because Hawk, when you were describing it, he didn't finish writing it. He just turned
You
and went
did
to the
say
next
that.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
said that their name was El, Elvin, Elfin, Elther, Elicid, Elthina, Elmira, Elvira,
And he
Elmina,
He
Elinari.
walked away. He walked away like in the middle of that.
That's so
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, no,
So-
you didn't have their name
Oh
written
my
down.
God.
So
makes
so
it so
that's
much
really
funnier.
what happened in the grand scheme of things.
That's so funny.
It's-
I have already messaged Joy and I'm telling them about Dern so they can bring it to Kara.
That's so fun.
Oh,
I
My goodness.
God, I remember when you told me about Dern and you were like, "Yeah, I played another campaign, but he died," and I was like, "Oh no."
Dern is literally the self-sacrificial type. He would have
Yeah.
done that no matter what. It is protect his friends at all costs.
It,
That is Dern.
hype. I'm just glad I got to
I-
like hit a drag of my cigarette before I went out.
I need you to know that this entire goddamn game, I was staring at the fact that I wrote neutral good down, and I said, I wish I was a little more evil. I wish I was a little more evil.
I love the spiritual weapon
Dude,
one.
that
Spiritual
makes
weapon
so
of
much
monologuing Lich. Just bong.
I
Frying pan to the back of the head.
I will say for the people who did use silvery barbs, Wynn's is his mask.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Dust had some way to make sure that
It ends with us dying. I know this for a fact because I was in the one shot where Final talked about it.
It's so funny. So what I decided is that I didn't want to make it so it was because like the idea was you would all die no matter what, and so that's why I gave the choice in the middle of like if you guys did care about your characters like a lot and you didn't want them to die, you could get away.
If everybody else ran and Dern was last, Dern would have left.
Yeah.
Dern would have asked Lunanora to protect him instead of everyone else.
I made a fucking an anthropologist who is so in love with the concept of humanity that they would do anything to preserve it because they are a biologist.
I thought we were gonna get another combat. Dang, he came up and he exploded.
Yeah. Well, we hit a point where I was like, oh, I gotta do descriptions for like the next 30 minutes. I definitely can't have them do more combat.
It's really funny.
I think it's a really cool way to go out, though. It's just blowing up.
Yeah.
Like if I known that, I would have ran.
Final, I need you to know that there's so much in my head that made me just start thinking of magic cards just for this whole thing. I could make a whole set out of just this. Beast Within? You mean an elephant named Horse?
Oh my gosh.
Horse beam! Horse beam!
I just to use the elephant. I didn't know what else to do. I said I had to use it by the end of this one shot just for the bit. And then you stole me pull out an elephant when you pulled out horses.
The thing that's so funny about it, well, one, I panicked when I picked horses. I was just quickly looking for the biggest thing I could do, and it was after that I realized that it's a very large dinosaur that was an option.
We've all just died there.
I almost took full triceratopses on him.
Thank you again, Dust, for hosting this. Thank you for
Yeah,
putting it all
awesome.
together. And
Yes.
all of you who were here for this one shot, thank you very much for being a part of it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank
now,
you for inviting
Dust,
me.
I have a real question.
Okay.
Dust.
Yeah.
Obviously, everything was teleported at once. This big explosion didn't quite kill them. They hadn't died at the time. They were falling, but I imagine they came in 6 horses. They good?
Shut up!
And that will forever be the